Shit, there's a lot of people already.
Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
No, I'm not, Pete. And you want to know why? Because I had a great intro going on, and you three guys didn't think it was that funny. It played well on the IGs, I want to say. But then again, maybe somebody's smelling through my BS. If you say you're smelling through my BS, you really aren't getting my BS, bro.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Hold my beer.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I know you're going to do that. Hold my beer. As you notice, we've got a lot of new video tidbits that we're going to try to be throwing in between the stuff. I've heard a lot of people are using our little things such as, Pete, if you could.
Which one?
Anyone, Pete!
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That's a good one. All right, so we got a bunch of new things like that. We just added it, so hopefully we can use it. Let's also say hi to all the chat. What's going on, chat? Hope you guys all had a great week.
I don't even think you know all the new ones that are happening today.
I don't think so either. I don't.
No.
Metal. Hey, what's up, Cherokee? He re-upped his membership. Cool.
Yeah, he actually hit me up on IG, and I was like, "Yeah, this is how you do it."
That's cool because we're giving away some stuff.
We are.
And then like one of the ones is for members only. So cool.
Welcome to S tier, Cherokee.
I think isn't everything S tier? TAC is the show for me.
Yeah, we got just supporters. We got plenty of channel supporters.
Apparently, we had to have a conversation with some of the people around here that Styx was on too many shows, so Styx won't be on this one.
Too much Styx. Is the show for me.
TAC is the show. Just kidding. Pops and Comics 82. What's up? What's up? Is that what up? What is it saying?
I don't know, but I will say Styx was probably MVP last weekend.
Yeah, dude, he was on like every show, dude.
He was.
And Monday. Yeah.
Huh?
Styx is he's my safety net in case Dom decides not to show.
I really think I'm losing my mind.
What are you looking for now?
No, that's what he said.
Said.
I really think Pete, what are you doing? Pete, I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
It's been a long day.
Oh, yeah, well.
Guess I picked the wrong.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about.
See, I already got to use it once. I found him quick. All right, next up, Eric. What? Calligraphy pen? Hi?
Pen or a knife?
I thought it was a knife. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a pen. I think it is.
Shake your hand? Shake. Oh, maybe it's shake your hand. Shake your hand. Shake your hand. Maybe it's a shake.
Why does that make sense?
Like he's shaking his hand like hi.
They already have a handshaking one. That's the handshake.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. No, I don't know about these emojis. So
see, B Comics got it. It's waving right here, real quick. I'm jumping ahead, but
hey, B, what's up?
What up, B?
Welcome. Oh yeah, I guess it's
waving.
Yeah, but it's funnier the way Eric does it because I have to try to figure out what it is. Happy TAC Day, fellas. Does Dom think Boa is going to show up in Mando finale? What, Tyson, or what do you think?
Still didn't watch it. I was going to, but I took a nap instead.
Yeah, I didn't have time to watch it either.
Dude, if people complain this week, you just got.
Oh, they will. Don't worry, they will.
You just got to give up. You got to give up on Star Wars. It's just not for you. Hello, everyone. What Jedi?
I was gonna say they're already complaining that this one was so good. How come the others couldn't have been as good?
It's like, wait, you want to complain about stuff that already happened?
I mean, but it's still, instead of just saying like this is a great episode. Yeah,
what about that one? What about that one?
Yeah. You're always complaining about something else. It's like,
yeah,
dude, just like, I think people just like to complain.
Yep.
I don't know. I get accused of it all the time, especially from Karen.
It's terrible. It's such small portions.
Yeah, right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jeffrey Drake. Matthew. Hey, yo. Marv. What's that, dudes? What's that, dudes? What's that, dudes? Right? I got that one. What's that, dudes?
I don't know.
No,
all right, Marv. Appreciate it.
Sounds good.
Stop. Drop. Shut down. Open up shop. Oh. That's how Rennavision rolls. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Thank you, sir. Did I get that one right? I think I got that one right too.
You nailed it. Yep.
What's up, everyone? Clap thingamabobber with rain. Wait, what's that?
High five.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. GT Key Comics back.
You know what I found out?
What?
Just like last week, I think. So you guys know, like in our chat and even in here, if I agree or want to acknowledge, I'll do the shaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In here. I finally found out that doesn't mean shaka. It means call me. I just found that out. Like,
What?
Well, I use this one all the time.
yeah. Apparently, it means call me, not shaka.
Since when?
When I hovered over it, that's what popped up. Popped up.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how that works. Hi guys and girls. Okay. Hey Pops, what's up? 82. Joe, good evening. What's Joe got for me? Oh crap. Okay, gotta get in big screen. I can't see this one. What the hell is that? Is that Pac-Man Pop?
It's a Pac-Man thermos.
Pac-Man thermos. Okay.
Lunchboxes.
Ah, yes. Oh, that's something very interesting. We got a crossover having it. Thank you. BK Pops. For you. The boy said no, but just for you, BK. Just because I put together a wonderful comic review for you, BK, of one of your favorite of all time characters.
Oh.
So hopefully you stay around to see it. Yeah. You know which one I'm
BK's
buying.
fault.
Yeah, it's BK's fault. That's why you guys had to read that, and you guys said it was shit. So, yeah. Hi, Rodney. What's that? No, it's not Captain America. That's AOA.
Oh, I thought he liked Captain America. Maybe that's AOA that likes Captain America.
Oh yeah, that's AOA.
Hey, wink, wink, Pete. Wink, wink.
One of the mouthy ones. I don't know which one.
Hey guys. Hey, Brucifer. What's good? Landlover, good to see you, buddy. What's up? First live show I made in a while. It has been, but it's always good to see you. What has he got down there? Is it appropriate for us to see? Not saying it was aliens, but saying it was aliens. Saying it was aliens. All right, good stuff.
Welcome
so
to the channel. AOA has gifted a membership, and it went to Astro Wizard.
The deal, Astro Wizard.
He deserves
80s
it.
Pac-Man Thermos. Cool. I nailed it. From Pac-Man Lunchbox. Cool. We'll get into all that stuff. Who else do we have? S tier. Everyone loves Captain America. Except for you can't review a Captain America book because they're so horrible. All right. Let's get into news.
This week yet, though.
Let's get to news because Jedi is going to have to eat dinner soon, and we have to get to his portion. Plus, we're giving away a couple things too.
Yes. How do I want to do this? Do we want to run
My
wheels?
whole
Or we
house
just
is
randomly
sick
pick
except
from the
for
chat?
me, so.
The chat.
We're not going yet. Let's get through news. When we get through news,
Well,
we'll get
just so
something
you know,
away.
before we get to the news, all this stuff to give away.
What'd you say? Your house cat's sitting?
I said everyone in my house is sick except for me, so I may be, cooking.
Oh, you
my
can
own
hang out all
dinner
night
tonight,
long,
so
dude. I don't
can
know.
just yeah.
Buckle in.
That's
It's
awesome.
been a wonderful week.
I'm quarantined in my little man cave. I'm afraid to go
Nice.
outside.
Nice.
Could be a lot worse. Jedi. You look like you're in a good place right there.
Yeah, I actually look forward to that kind of stuff. Anyway, all right, I'm going to run the thing.
What's up, Cosmic? Call Jedi for a good time. Yeah.
It's going to be a 1-900 call, though. 1-900, so be prepared to
Shell
pay
it out.
those charges.
All righty. I'm going to change it over. It's going to be like Dubs News going forward.
All right, we ready for some top stories? Do you want to do a giveaway after the news, Pete? Is that part of the plan?
That's what I
or-
said. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do one after the news.
By the way, me and Pete, nobody here read your news this week, Dub. So good luck.
Well, here we
All right.
go.
I read the news, so I'm sure he picked stuff, including our top story, which I know is going to be
Top story is one of the most important things to have happened to collecting in a long, long time. Actually, about a little over a year, I think.
Okay, let's click it. Pete, click it.
I wanted to build a suspense.
Oh, yeah.
Hasbro has announced the return of plastic window packaging.
It's not going to be the whole thing, though, is it? It's not going to be as big as that. They're going to do smaller versions, right?
I don't care. Just give me some peek, some look.
Yeah,
they're giving us
starting off with the 6-inch figures, and we'll grow from there. I think Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, a couple others.
So there's this email here from Hasbro. It says a lot of words, but it's actually what it really means is, can you click that, Pete? It's an apology for Pete.
We're sorry.
So it's an apology to Pete for keeping his plastic away from him for so long.
Hey, they did it though. It was literally 1 week of no plastic. And by the way, you can find all the stuff with plastic still in clearance right now.
It was about a year.
Plastic in clearance.
Yeah,
It was about a year. Yeah.
There's a week.
All of the indie ones that are coming out, they're all in boxes. When I went to Target just the last weekend with my son, we're looking at stuff. All the Dungeons and Dragons figures, all in boxes. No windows, just boxes.
Yeah, but that's the nerd stuff that nobody likes.
All of the Star Wars, just boxes. They have.
Yeah, but my question is, what Star Wars figure did they come out that you actually want to see out of box? Exactly. So they just knew they came up with a bunch of shitty figs, so they put them in the box, and
now they're from you.
Yeah, yes, they hid them from you because they knew you wouldn't buy them. So they're hoping that they could just like dump them somehow. It's brilliant, in my opinion. I think it's smart.
Jar Jar is in all those boxes. I mean,
all those leftover Jar Jars.
That's exactly it. Hey, look, Pop's dumping. Pop's, the company is dumping shit in trash fields or whatever. And Marvel had a better idea. Look, or Hasbro had a better idea. So we'll just give you boxes full of shit. You won't even know what you get. There you go.
Mystery figures. That would have made more sense.
That's what it was. What do you mean? That's exactly what it was.
Blind boxes, yeah.
Yeah, are you going to get your Build-A-Figure piece, or did somebody steal it from you already? Guess you'll find out later.
It's a gamble. Figuring out if it was taped because the person on the pallet taped it back up, or if it was taped because somebody went in there and stole the shit, and then a worker came back and taped it back up. Yeah.
Hey, what type of tape is it? And you got to start questioning it, and you're curious. You don't know what's going on. You're unsure.
Oh, oops! I didn't mean to do that. Take that.
Oh,
yeah, I bought a.
It's all right, but let's move on.
Well, yeah, move on. All right, good one. Pete's
so before we do the box office report, AOA has gifted another membership. Welcome, Ed Labo.
Ed,
what's up?
Ed,
gifted a membership.
Don't be late on Friday, Ed, or else we may not start on time.
What'd you say?
I told Ed not to be late on Friday because I get worried when he's late. And
nice.
So no surprise to anybody, at least it shouldn't be, that the Mario movie raced to the number one in the box office.
Go ahead. This is so good.
Yeah,
it is. So I saw this. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. I saw this weekend with my youngest son.
Yeah.
I didn't really care so much about seeing it, but he wanted to see it and he loved it. My oldest son saw it today, loved it, said it is packed full of homages to all the games. And if you're a fan of the games, you will love this movie.
Not just the games, they did the rap from the wasn't that the rap from the comic the TV show at the beginning? Remember they did the Mario rap?
It all kind of went over my head,
dude. And they did it in the thing. I was like, I started laughing. I was the only one. So we tried to rent a theater. They told us that the movie's doing too good. It's too new, so we couldn't.
Yeah, you can't do it that early.
Can't do it that early. Yeah. So we ended up just buying out 2 rows, and every adult and kid, and it was a swath of people, right? I mean, obviously all the kids loved it, but the adults was a swath of people, and all of them liked it too, man. This thing's great, man.
Yeah. Might try tomorrow. You're going to laugh because initial plan was my son's visiting my parents.
John Wick is holding strong.
My son wanted to go see the re-release of the extended edition of Return of the King tomorrow in the theater. He wanted to see it.
What's that? That's some of that
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I had to talk him out of it because it starts at 7 and the movie is 4 hours and 20 minutes long. I'm like, buddy, there's no way.
Wow.
I got to go to work the next day. We can't do this. There's no way we're doing this. But maybe we'll do Mario tomorrow. We'll see. If not, Saturday.
This is kind of interesting. They put out this week. They literally had 3 movies that people actually want to fucking watch, and apparently Air, which people want to watch too. Yeah, but Dungeons and Dragons, pretty mediocre. But I mean, it's niche, right? It's a niche movie, so it did well. John Wick, greatest movie of all time, series, best cinematic pieces. Acting's on par. Writing, I mean, if you could write every movie like a John Wick movie, you'd be golden. Especially some of the. And then Super Mario Bros. Great. Nostalgia and everything else. And kids like to do.
So what I want to say is I want to remind you that last week Dungeons and Dragons came out hot, took the number 1 spot and knocked John Wick down, but John Wick has come back in the 3rd week and it has barely beat Dungeons and Dragons, but it did beat Dungeons and Dragons to take the 2nd spot. So
I mean, it's obviously a much better movie than Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, it's got a bigger fan base, obviously.
Yeah. And much better movie, yes, absolutely.
I kind of want to see Air too. Maybe not in the theater.
What's Air?
That's
the
one
Michael
about
Jordan
and
shoe
Nike.
movie. I
Michael
could care
Jordan.
less
Oh,
about
yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Well,
that's like a net. I'll watch that on streaming. That's a watch at home type of movie. I don't need to go to the theater, but I do want to check it out.
Probably watch it when it comes on USA.
That Nicholas. So I guess that Nicolas Cage movie hasn't released yet. Is that this week?
I think
That's
that's this
this week, I
week.
think.
Yeah.
Okay.
which movie's that?
Renfield
Renfield.
Yeah.
could be crazy. Could be
A
good.
lot of advertisements for that.
Vampires Kiss Nick Cage. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, Mario did fantastic.
Oh, I thought you were already segueing to the
No,
next.
no, you're good. Yeah. So this week we got the Marvels trailer as well. That dropped yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Hold on, Landlover's getting it. He's getting it. I can't believe that Scream 20 didn't do better.
Ring the bell.
All right, there you go.
So we saw Captain Marvel, we saw Kamala Khan, and we saw Spectrum. I believe Spectrum. It's Monica Rambeau,
Or is she?
or
Photon?
is she Photon?
I think she might be Photon.
She described her powers as being able to manipulate light, so that could be either way. But they didn't name her in the trailer, I don't believe. I don't know. I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Didn't hit the Brie Larson is, I think, the caption.
Next one, Pete. Click it.
Oh, the caption. Yeah.
So yeah, so Monica Rambeau from WandaVision and Miss Marvel from her show, and Brie Larson from a few different Marvel movies.
This is gonna be a TV. This is gonna be a movie, though, huh?
Movie in the theaters coming out in November.
I mean,
Yeah,
switching's
I'm not-
fine. But
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
saw the poster in the theater.
I mean, it looks better than Eternals, but I'm not sure we need to put it in a movie. Like, I think we could have seen it in TV. It probably would have been pretty good. I think that's Marvel's biggest problem. Like they're just putting too much. Like when everybody's yelling about everything needs to be a movie, but like, how'd Ant-Man? Like, I just tried to struggle through Ant-Man on Disney Plus. It wasn't.
Oh,
Hey, is it on Disney
multiverse.
Plus already?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Or no, not Disney Plus. What did I see it on? I was trying to struggle through something. And I got like 5 minutes in and then I was like, oh yeah, okay, hold on. And I put it on pause and I still haven't been back to it yet. So
Yeah.
I'm
might have
looking
been on
forward to
something
it. I
been on
think
something
it looked okay. It looked fun. The expectation is low. I'm not
Yep.
expecting an Oscar-worthy performance. I'm expecting to get a fun movie out of it that'll push the story forward, and that's what I hope it does after the Secret Invasion. So
Really?
That's a
Yeah,
cool-
I mean, I kind of like with this. I was like 30 seconds of this trailer. I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And then like a minute into the trailer, I was like, yeah, okay.
Like I said, it could be fun.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I
It
want
could
more
be
space-
fun for a TV show or a TV to movie or
I want
something.
more space stuff.
can you hit
Yeah.
the next
Yeah, but
slide?
that's not what they're doing. Is that? I mean, I don't know what they're doing with that.
Yeah. This annoyed me.
So this woman,
What?
Zawe Ashton, she had the accuser stick. Her first appearance was back in the 90s as part of Silver Surfer.
Yep.
The Cosme Rod, and then she's also has a bangle on her arm, which looks a lot like the one Kamala had in her
There
in
you
her
go.
show. So is it the same one? Did she take it, or did she has another one that matches, or we don't know. So we'll see. So there was just a little interesting tidbit out of
Actually,
that trailer.
The trailer was Monday.
Okay,
The trailer was Monday because on Monday they
Yeah.
didn't name who she was going to play.
Gotcha.
So I went through and I was at work. I came through with all the female accusers I could find. I was like, oh, I got this one from this book. It was for Dollar Bin Digging. I had a whole pile of things I was going to do. And then the next day they said, oh, she's playing this character. I'm like, damn you guys.
But if
So-
I recall correctly about the Krees and the accusers, the Ronin wasn't the only accuser at times.
Yeah,
There's
no.
other accusers.
There was like this one Hala. I had a couple of them I was going to do. But
Yeah.
now Silver Surfer 53, like Dub was saying, is where, and I'll still talk about that tomorrow. I'm
so
still-
Darben.
yeah.
So that's her
Yeah, she
name.
looks good. Well, I don't know if she's gonna be like the accuser. It's almost like the Darksaber at this point. Like everybody's got it, and whenever they got it, they're in charge of something. So
We'll see.
Okay, next one. Some more
Lady.
movie news. So this is Mia Goth. I'm not familiar with her work, but she has joined the cast of Blade.
I don't know her
Click
either.
it. She's from a movie called Pearl, and then a few other things. I wasn't familiar with anything. Can you click the next?
Yeah, I got
How
it.
old is she?
I don't know.
Early 20s, probably.
Oh, really? You think she just got an old face, huh?
No, she just doesn't have eyebrows that are really that dark. They're very light.
Yeah, there's other pictures where she looked younger than this, but this was.
Yeah, if you're looking on a
picture
small
I got.
screen, I got it on a bigger screen. She looks very young.
Okay. Yeah, she looks old as shit in this picture. Right here.
It's the headband, I think.
She was in a movie called X, its sequel Pearl, and then a movie called Infinity
okay.
Pool with Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, never heard of it.
No, X. I heard of X. It's like a A24, like a horror movie or something.
Gotcha.
I think we're
Who cares?
It was Blade news, so figure we want
it's Blade.
Yeah.
Relaxy taxi.
September 6th, 2024 is the current release date for Blade.
Nice.
All right.
I like that.
Next.
Yep.
Wow, this is slow.
James Mangold has confirmed that he is writing and directing Swamp Thing.
But wait a minute. He's supposed to be writing and directing. Wait a minute.
He's going to be a busy
Dawn of the
man.
Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The initial Jedi movie, and then he's going to do this as well. Can you hit the next?
Yeah.
So he's writing that and the Star Wars film simultaneously. We don't know which one's going to come out first. And he's just going to write, and whatever works out, works out.
Great.
How about focus on one project? Yeah.
Once again, this sounds exactly like this shit's probably not going to get done because way to fuck up two things I love. You mutt.
Move this man!
I don't remember what he's done, but I know he's done off the top of my head. I can't remember, but he had a good
He did
history.
Logan. He
Okay,
did Logan.
gotcha.
So that,
Copland.
which I'm not saying he's good, but like, come on, man. Like, you're just gonna grab all the things I like and ruin them? Because it sounds like neither of these things are gonna come out for a long, long time.
He also did the newest Indiana Jones too.
Oh,
Well,
no.
you should stay away from
The one that's going to come out soon, or the?
Yeah, the one coming out. Not the last one was still Spielberg. This will be the first non-Spielberg.
Well, saw that trailer too, so.
Yo, saw that trailer.
All right.
Saw that trailer too. All right.
Yep. All right, let's go. This one specifically for Marco. Marvel Studios says Rogers the Musical is set to premiere at Disney California Adventure Park on June 30th.
Jesus Christ.
This is a artist rendering of what it could look like.
We saw what it could look like already.
We did. We saw it. Loki.
Straight out of, can you click it? Straight out of the screen, the small screen from Hawkeye. 30-minute production. It's going to have performances like 5 days a week. And then you will hear the songs Star Spangled Man and Save the City, along with 5.
I won't be hearing any of that shit. No, sir.
Yeah, it'll be like a quick thing, like when you're in the theme park. Like they used to have the like the Batman stunt show at Six Flags.
No.
It's only at California.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That's not appropriate use for that one.
Yes, it is 100%. I mean, hey, I'll tell you this: my stocks are going up with this one. It's a great move because there's a bunch of
People
minions
will love.
minions
this.
will love falling off
They
the
will
freaking
love
hill for
it.
this.
Yeah, this is a
Lemmings
good
just going
move.
over and over.
And it probably will make its way to Florida, but right now it's only in California.
Well, it's in the park. Like you already got your money if you're in the park. It's just giving people in the park something to do. You're not gonna pay extra.
So
for this.
annoying.
All right.
All right.
Next.
I
know you guys have talked about this already, but
right?
no, they really gave us a poster. And Return of the Jedi, they had to give us a brand new 40th anniversary poster for those collectors. Can you click it one more time?
Oh, sure.
It was done by an artist called Matt Ferguson. He did the one for Empire a couple years back for the 40th anniversary, and so they asked him to do this one as well. So he made this one not as dark as the Empire poster. So
I like this poster.
I like it. It's
cool.
Dope.
Yep, did a good job. So April 28th, and it will be out for a week. Tickets should be going on sale soon.
Is that a freaking Ewok?
Yeah, there's gonna be Ewoks.
Dude, it's Return
Is
of
that
the
an
Jedi.
Ewok? I mean, is that an Ewok in front of Luke?
No, that's
No, that's Emperor.
Oh,
Wow, so much Ewok hate.
Oh,
He
my
hates
God.
Ewoks
It does
so
look
much.
like
Oh, okay.
I think there's one being dragged along on the backside of
It
the
does
speeder
kinda
bike, though.
like
That should make you happy, Jedi.
That makes me feel really, yeah, that does make me happy.
Fair enough. It does look like an Ewok though when you look at it real quick.
All right. Let's go. There might be. Was that all the movie news? Yep.
That was all the movie stuff, I guess.
All right. So now we're going to move on to streaming. And here we go. The most important streaming news of the week is that
It's
Kara
not comical.
and Sabine will be returning. Well, will be making a live action debut in August. I'm super excited to see them in live action.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they do a good job.
I'm disappointed that they didn't use canon hair on Sabine. Straight trash, homie. Let's throw it away. Hate everything Star Wars all the time so that we can complain about everything, including good episodes.
I thought the trailer looked great. I thought it was great to see these guys, these ladies, and I liked everything about it. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
No complaints here.
Next.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
What?
So HBO Max has
This
officially
stupid shit.
changed their name. And if you want to click it again, Pete, and it will now be known as Max.
Ooh.
Yep.
TJ Maxx?
TJ Maxx,
Hedgerow?
exactly.
This looks like a TJ Maxx. It looks like the TJ just fell off of this logo. And
No, the
TJ
Well-
Maxx is in TJ Maxx.
I don't fucking know, man.
I
Shut
think-
up.
The Max for the minimum at the minimum price.
Yeah, right.
So they announced 3 tiers: a $9.99, a $15.99, and a $19.99. If you want 4K, you got to pay $20 a month. If you want commercials, you can pay $10 a month. And then there's the middle tier.
So
that
is
you
there
pay
still
every month.
such a thing as Cinemax? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
think
it's
they'd be
HBO,
upset
right?
about this?
HBO
Yeah.
is Cinemax, right?
Yep, they're
Well,
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We still have cable and we still get all of them.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
It is. Well, the wife wants them.
Is this still going to be free with your HBO subscription?
I don't know. That's what I was curious.
Well, there is no more HBO subscription, is there? This
Yeah,
is
there is.
oh.
HBO.
Well, no, if you're
still-
paying for
You're
HBO
paying for it on
via
cable.
you get
Yeah.
HBO Max.
Oh, I see.
Part of my
It should
cable
be. I mean,
package, I
it
get
should
HBO.
It should just be, just changing.
Because I ain't
the name
paying
and
no
everything
extra
else.
$20 a month for this horse shit.
Yeah, I didn't read that much into it. I know that you're going to get shows like Fixer Upper and whatever the stuff was on Discovery. It's going to be part of this channel as well as
Yeah.
your.
I'm
Oh,
about
yeah,
to
paying
cancel
for that.
mine and subscribe to Showtime for a couple of months.
Have we covered the Ocho yet? We didn't have the Ocho this week. We didn't have time to
No,
get
we'll
into
get
it.
back to the
I had
Ocho.
I had a good nomination. I just forgot to send it to Pete. Maybe next week.
We'll get the Ocho
Yeah.
back in.
Skinamax.
All right.
Skinamax is alive and well.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. I haven't heard that name in a while.
I like you.
Do we really? We don't need Skinamax anymore since the invention of the.
It's ad free in HD.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Only the one had ads. That was the first level. So along with this change of name, bless you. Along with the change of name, they announced some other news as well as a Shazam 2 premiere date. Can you click it?
Yeah.
And that will be May 23rd. So the day they change their name will be the day that Shazam gets released to celebrate. Shazam 2 will be streaming. So
I still want to see it.
yeah, I'll watch it now, and now that I get to stream it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just as good as the first one. So if you like the first one, I think. you'll
Yeah, I
like
figured
this
it
one.
would be. But I
Once
just
again,
didn't get to
another
the theater.
should have been a TV movie. It's not that to go theater over.
No, you're probably right.
I just
All right.
missed it, that's all. I can see what's next.
Yeah, so they also announced the Harry Potter reboot series scored a 10-year order from Max. Not on HBO, but it's Max. So
Old move.
yeah, 10 years. 10 years. So they're going to cover one book per season or something. They're going to cover all 10. I don't know all the books. I don't even know how many.
Yeah, there's
books
only
there
7 books, so there got to be stretching
Gotcha.
stuff.
are. So anyway,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna ask what's probably a stupid question. They are recasting though, right?
Yes.
I would
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, they're just remaking the fucking movies?
Yeah,
They're
but
remaking
in
the
show
book.
form.
Yeah.
Yep. You can click it.
The movies. The
No,
movies
no,
kinda-
you hold on now.
The movie skipped some things in the books that some people might want to see. So
Huh?
the movie adaptations weren't exactly like the books, is what I'm saying.
Who cares?
People care. 10
I don't give a shit.
years.
There's a whole generation of young adults that really would care about this.
Yeah, this is a decade.
Nobody cares. Nice hat.
Yeah, you say
I
that
mean,
now.
I
You
know,
say
it
that
was really
now.
well
And
said.
watch, when your kids start asking for their Harry Potter stuff, you'll care.
They do already.
So-
There's something
this
going on
is
with the little kids in Harry
Warner
Potter.
Brothers. They own this IP.
Yeah.
They have to milk it
No.
for as much as they can. They're making plays. They're doing other things. I mean, they're doing whatever they can with it. So they decided to reboot the whole thing because they don't really have anything new, and they can't put all their eggs in James Gunn's basket. So they got to try other things as well.
No, they shouldn't.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Joe's a huge fan of Harry Potter. Yeah, it sounds like a terrible cash grab.
Joe is
Some
just
of my
a
younger
man.
relatives, about the same age as my sons, some of my younger relatives cried when this series ended in the movies. They cried because it was over.
I did watch these movies recently. My wife.
You ever cry,
watched the
Marco,
movies.
when Star Wars ended? You ever cry?
No.
Marco doesn't cry.
Marco
That's
Luke
what I heard
return, though.
No, I did. I cried one time.
one time.
Yeah.
When Luke
When-
showed up on Mando.
Yeah, when Mando
Yeah.
took his mask off to hug Grogu. Yeah.
No, I don't cry during TV shows. No, definitely don't cry during TV shows. All right, let's
Okay.
next.
Next,
Oh, yeah.
Max has also announced a Game of Thrones prequel called Dunk and Egg.
Yes.
I believe it'll be animated, but I'm not sure.
I don't care. I love this story. Dunkin' Egg is great.
That's what I
Sounds
hear.
like
Do you wanna
a
know what it's
Dunkin' Donut
about?
Breakfast.
Takes place 90
Dunkin'
years
Donuts
before
breakfast
Dunk and Egg.
Yeah.
Takes place 90 years
Eggnog.
before
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And two nights.
Dunk is a knight and Aegon. Yeah. Go
Nice.
ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So this, I mean, as long as they do a good job, it has. I believe the executive producer that's doing House of Dragons right now will be involved in this. So
Yeah, I don't even care if it's. I think you probably should do it animated. It's still really kind of cool.
yeah, I don't know if it's animated, but the picture that I got was. So maybe
I think it's
cool,
good for
man.
the comic book. They did it
Oh,
adapted.
gotcha.
The Dabble Brothers or whatever, those comics they did
Gotcha.
back in the day.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, I have two, man.
Yeah, I thought
Marv,
this
have
was
no
good
idea.
news. I thought this was good news. So
Yeah, and by the way, it's a decent. I mean, it is a decent story. It's actually pretty cool.
sweet.
I was surprised that they didn't do it before. But yeah,
Maybe they're waiting.
but this is the problem. Then when you see Egg, you're gonna have to be like, wait, what Aegon is this again? Which
Yeah.
Right.
Targaryen? So Egg, for people that spoiler alert of something that was written 20, 30 years ago or something. I don't know how long ago it was.
2010.
No,
No, 2003.
Hedge Knight. It was
No.
1998.
98.
There you go. So something that was written however many years that was ago.
42.
Spoiler alert. Aegon dies.
Well, eventually of old age.
Everybody dies.
But the egg character is somebody by the name of Aegon who is a Targaryen. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
You're using that
50
wrong.
years later.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. He's a fucking Targaryen. Egg is short for Aegon. Not spelled with
Wow.
an E.
All right. Well, with that,
All right. Next,
Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos
Hedge Knight. It was a hedge
announced
knight.
Frank
Yeah.
Grillo. And then they also, I don't know if these were announced before, but David Harbour. Can you
Yeah.
click the? Can you click the other?
Yeah, I'll click the thing.
Yeah, the thing.
I'm excited about this.
So then Maria Bakalova, Ilana Rostovic, Indira Varma, Zoe Chow, Nina Mazursky, Ellen Tudyk, and David Harbour. And then Sean Gunn will, of course, be there. And then Steve Agee will be returning as Economos.
I know most of these people. That's solid casting for some of these.
Alan Tudyk was Amy Pond's boyfriend, right?
Yeah. No.
No?
No. He was the pilot on Firefly.
Hmm.
K2SO's voice on
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Rogue One. He's at the
Okay.
Alien show that he does on like sci-fi.
Oh, Resident Alien. I'm watching that
Yes,
now.
that's
That's
it.
actually pretty good. That's a pretty good show.
I mean, I like him. He's good. He was the pirate in Dodgeball.
I agree, Joe. Grillo did look like the poor man's John Barenthal. When I saw the
Yeah, well,
picture,
Rick Flag Senior.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Apparently,
he's older Rick. Gotcha.
Oh,
So-
I'll watch.
Yeah, this looked interesting. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. I'm
Yeah, it looks like
curious
dumb
what it's
fun.
all
It
about.
doesn't look like anything we
Right.
need to
yeah.
take
Well, the
serious.
bride is
serious,
the,
yeah.
the Sand Snake, from Game of Thrones, the
Oh.
mother of the snakes or whatever.
That doesn't mean
Gotcha.
anything.
No, I'm just saying the casting is good. And David
Oh,
Harbour.
I
is
didn't know who
Hellboy.
it was. That's cool.
He'll be a good Frankenstein, right?
Oh wait,
If it's-
wasn't
if
she
it's
in
written well.
Obi-Wan as well?
Yeah, and she was in Obi-Wan. She was
Yeah, she was in Obi-Wan. Yeah.
the one that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right.
All right, up
Sanders.
next. I know Jedi. You guys reviewed this on the Friday show.
Yep.
Cocaine
So-
Bear. Oh.
Cocaine Bear.
My son
starts
still says it
shooting-
all the time, and I'm telling buddy, you don't say that because if you say that in school, you're gonna get in trouble. Don't even say the movie title. Just don't.
It starts
Dude,
this week on Peacock. So
Little Pete's in school and screaming, "Cocaine Bear!"
Bear.
Like, buddy, don't. Just don't.
Hey, it is New Jersey though. They'll probably let it slide.
So you know what
Oh
the
my
name of
God.
the real bear was in real life? Did you guys,
No.
If you watch the show, you know it's full of trivia. He's actually been
Yes, I
taxidermied.
do. I just
and
forgot it.
he's been taxidermied. He's in a museum in Kentucky or whatever.
I
But
thought he was just on the
Pedro-
Oscars.
Pedro Escobar.
Right, that's right.
That's
Now
awesome.
that you say, I remember.
Go back and watch, John. But they did a review of it on.
Can you click it? It's going to
I've seen
stream.
Oh, yeah.
It one more
It
time.
was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
entertaining.
regret watching it.
Yeah,
it was
this
entertaining.
Friday.
Yeah,
So
2 days. All right.
before or after you catch Milcom Madness, you can watch Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine.
Cocaine Bear.
Pedro Escobar.
That's
That's
good.
awesome.
Nice.
Nicely done. Ooh, Netflix.
All right, so a little Netflix news. Stranger Things animated series is a go.
What?
Yep,
What the
they're
fuck?
going to make an animated series based on this. I don't know if there was any info regard. This wasn't a picture. This was from a game actually. But the Duffer Brothers are involved. They're bringing it. It's
The
going
Duffer
to be
Brothers.
in the same. They love Saturday morning cartoons, so this
This
will
could
be
be a
kind
good-
of something along that line. It
This
won't
would be
on
good
Saturday
like
morning.
Telltale game.
What's up, Kyle? Duffer
There,
Brothers.
there is a game out there. I don't know where. It's probably on PC, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, like Telltale should have done a Stranger Things game, like they did
Yeah.
with the Walking Dead.
Walking
Like they
Dead.
kind of choose your like thing.
Which
as
way
far
to
as
go, yeah.
story. Interesting.
Kyle.
Says, "What's
And
up?"
I believe that's the end of streaming
Yep.
news.
That's the end of that, and we got some comics.
Comic news. Comic news was
Yes.
well. I got a lot of it at the last minute, so it was a bit of a struggle.
Mhm.
All right, explain this.
All right, let's talk about it. Rachel Pollack passed away. May she rest in peace. I was familiar. I mean, Doom Patrol. I guess she wrote it back in the 90s. DC Comics, but that Vertigo Tarot set. I bought that when it came out, like way back in the day, and I like read every card back then. I don't know much about tarot. I don't never had cards read or anything, but the art was by
What's up,
Dave
Sugar?
McKeon, and she wrote all of that text on the back, so that was really cool.
Interesting.
So she just passed away. Neil Gaiman did a like a little online, like a eulogy for her. He wrote it out, and I thought it was pretty cool.
No, that's a shame.
So yeah, it's a shame, but she
Ed,
passed away.
it's like 10 more minutes. I had free stuff in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost there. What? Oh.
Chip Zdarsky is ending his run on Daredevil. He's
That's
going to be on Batman through next year. No, 2 years. So he's got a little run, a bit of a run coming on Batman. Can you hit it?
Yep.
One more
Can you
time.
hit it? Yes, you can.
So he says he knows he's going to be taking over. We won't be disappointed. He says they're going to try to make it like the big changeover from Bendis to Brubaker. He's been working with the new writer because whatever he does is going to screw them over to start their run. So he's going to,
Isn't this
hopefully
what every
make it
outgoing artist says nowadays and doesn't always not work that well?
Well, they got to say it. Yeah, it's going to suck. This new person's going to suck.
Yeah, why don't they just say no?
So they got to,
Because they're getting
be
paid.
gracious. So, and Batman, there's a 48-page story coming up with Jimenez and Hawthorne are going to draw it. So it's going to set up the next year or so of Batman. But he's going to be doing it for a while.
You got to tell them to call the ambulance.
Who would you want to come back onto Daredevil, or come on to Daredevil? I'm trying to think of who I'd like to. Who would get me
Somebody.
excited?
I don't know. I read some, but I don't know. I'm not deep in the lore of.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Brubaker came back. Just saying. Brubaker brought Sean Phillips with him, and they decided to do a little run. I wouldn't complain.
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll find out.
They'll let us know.
Moving on.
Carl,
So, Marvel Voices Spider-Verse #1 released today with the new Spider characters in it.
Surprise, surprise.
Can you click it?
Yep.
That's what you got from the comic community. Not cricket.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's what you got from everybody was a bunch of crickets. Last week, you couldn't even go anywhere without tripping over Spider-Man 7, and then this week we get 2 more Spider characters and not a word because nobody needs to push it.
Well, the variant though is selling kind of silly, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. John Yang, 1 in 50, so it was the same cover without the trade dress on it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so just Pete's done show segments before about the FOMO and watch out, wait for it. Like that Spider-Man 7, maybe it's gonna be great, and maybe it's not.
Maybe you get the FOMO.
Yeah. So another
They
2
come
characters this week.
They come armed the very week a book is released. They're already talking about the second print and the second print.
Hey guys, you better watch what you say. You're gonna start having a Karen come after you. Literally a Karen. I mean, or is it pronounced Karen? But whatever, it's still Karen. All right, guys, just be careful.
Anyway, I thought it was funny to get 1 week full of the book and the next week nothing. So except for the special cover got the little news. Anyway,
seen on the watch list. There you go.
Yeah.
Moving
on.
New Superman.
Mark Waid will be working on 2 new titles for DC. Can you hit it?
Oh, yeah.
He will be doing World's Finest Teen Titans, and then a Black Label title called Superman: The Last Days of Lex Luthor. Luthor is dying, and Superman is trying to save him. And then the World's Finest Teen titles is going to take place along the same lines as the other World's Finest title that's coming out of DC. It's the Superman and Batman. So it takes place back in the early days of the Teen Titans, during the Marv Wolfman and George Perez days.
Yeah, I like that Chris Samney art there. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was quick. It was. I turned it so we could see it better. So
yeah, but it looks like Emmanuel Lupacino is going to be doing the book from reading the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. So, and that was the comic news. So we got a couple of little gaming things I wanted to share with everybody. And one new release that came out this week is Tron Identity. So it's out currently on PC and Nintendo Switch. I thought it was kind of cool. They're going back into the Tron universe. It's like a detective noir type story. Puzzle. It seemed interesting. I don't know. It's seemed interesting that they're going back to the Tron thing. They've been rumoring another movie for a while.
Yeah, they're really pushing this late. There's a lot of Tron talk going on in this.
Right. The ride just came out in Disney parks. The ride's supposed to be awesome. There's new figures in the rides where you can have digital faces put on there. And then now this game is out. So
it's crazy.
And then the other news in the gaming world is Nintendo is going to have a live convention type thing. It's going to be in Seattle later this year. They had one in Japan previously, and now they're bringing it to the U.S. Seattle is where Nintendo's headquarters is in the U.S., so it makes sense they're going to do it there. That's why they chose that city. But all kinds of, I don't know, a Nintendo con of some kind. I don't know. They've never done anything like that before.
Everyone in Japan is like, no, not the U.S. It's not fair.
Yeah, but they're probably still going to have it in Japan. They're probably still going to have one in Japan. They're just doing one.
They had one. They're gonna.
Yeah.
They did run in Japan first, but now it's here. So maybe it's the same thing. I don't know.
Is it switching or Jedi's references to Star Wars. That
I know,
England and Japan.
Well, they always do. Nintendo always does everything in Japan first, like their theme park. Now they bring it here. The convention. Now they're bringing it here. So
That's where they're based. That's where they're from. Makes sense.
Which is what Star Wars should do: a celebration here, and then you can do it someplace else.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, I can't play Animal Crossing anymore. It's a time sucker. Like literally, it eats time.
It eats a lot of time.
I'd wake up like like with the control in my hand.
Job. Oh man,
yeah, got to go back to work. All right, so a couple toy things this week. These should be relatively quick. DC McFarlane announced a Dark Knight Returns page punchers. These are like the little 3-inch figures, and you get a copy of a comic book with it.
Now with spiked nipples.
I got him.
I went down the wrong. Oh, that's the right time.
Anyway, you can go ahead like this. I think it's just quick.
Amazing how you forget to drink after all these years of drinking. You forget how to do it properly.
What did you say, Jedi?
Was it Command Tokyo?
Hasbro announced some Temple of the Doom figures. You get Short Round and a couple indies and one shirtless indie for those who are so inclined.
You get shirtless and half shirtless.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Interesting. Yeah. Maybe they add some window boxes. I'd be more excited.
Maybe by the time they get to the next movie, Last Crusade, they'll have window boxes. Street Fighter figure. They have already had our.
That was Karate Kid for a minute.
Marco, are you okay? Need a Heimlich?
We lost him.
Back of the chair, Marco. So this is cool. It's a 1/6 scale. It's like that 12-inch figure. Comes with tons of accessories, tons of extra pieces. You can like do the flaming kick and an extra head.
I was gonna ask, did Ken burn his foot on his George Foreman grill when he was making bacon?
Making bacon.
Oh, I like to wake up to the smell of bacon cooking.
Oh my
in the
God,
morning.
so good. So good. And then had to give you some Mattel news. They're giving you He Skeletor. So basically, I don't know anything about what this was, but
Skeletor.
Yeah, it's from it's multiverse He-Man. In this universe, Skeletor, he got the power of He-Man and saved the universe.
And he kept his face.
Right. So you could tell who he was. So yeah, this is the newest Mattel figure.
It looks like a He-Man faker.
Yeah, exactly.
Or mashup. I don't know about this.
So I don't know anything about not much about He-Man, let alone multiverse He-Man is even less. So. And then I believe one more. So Turtles Super 7 had initially had Rat King in its Wave 10, but that was they got such backlash from fans because it was a crappy looking Rat King, didn't look anything like Rat King, so they have made the move to change Rat King, and they pulled it out of Wave 10 and put Karai in there instead, and then Rat King will be coming out in Wave 11 of the Super 7 Ultimates. So just a quick news in case you have pre-ordered or have ordered.
Like one at a time?
They do 4 figures per run.
Oh, okay.
So they pulled him out of Wave 10 and put her in there instead. So,
gotcha.
So just a bit of Super 7, just a little news. Then Karai looks pretty good. So
interesting.
Yep.
And then they were like the old school little dagger, like they used to have that in the
the
toys.
All the same color.
Well, no, that was just brown. Like remember the original?
Yeah, right. Yeah. They were all.
I just saw those. They just had those for the Turtles again. They're selling those with the brown dagger and all the brown original, like the clip-off parts.
There's so many different Turtles version figures coming out. Reactions got a couple different. NECA's doing some. Playmates is doing some.
Playmates,
so
yeah. I think it's Playmates.
They're all.
Cool.
It's cool that they're all out there.
Yeah.
What is this? Do we have a new segment?
Oh, look at that! What is it? Gonna try something new. It's little.
Oh, good Lord! What the fuck
would
are we
you
doing?
Eat that?
Wait, hold on. Hold
Yeah.
on, maybe we should get Lopez on here so this will be more popular than it normally is.
You got the right guy on the show tonight. That's all I gotta say. You got the right
All
guy.
right.
Let's go.
So we have a couple of new food items, new-ish food items, and I'm just curious whether or not.
There's called a Grendel. Give it to him. Hold on. Let him spit. Guys, stop telling jokes. Let him spit out the new seg. Here we go. Let's go.
Okay. So first, we're gonna start off with something familiar in a new flavor.
Oh boy.
No.
What?
Pringles has announced Minecraft flavor. It is called Suspicious Stew, which I'm guessing is something from Minecraft.
I guess.
So you can make your stew in the game or something. Can you click the?
This is gonna. You watch in like a couple of years. This is gonna end up in Weird Collectibles.
This is exactly.
Who's still got their weird stew?
So
dude, I'd buy these, but my kids would every day. Can I eat those, Dad?
Can I eat those?
Dad?
Can I eat one? We got to buy two. Give them one and hide the other one.
A hint of onion and beef.
Hint of onion and beef, so it tastes like a chip version of stew.
Beef and onion stew. Jedi, this is right up your alley. You're old enough to.
This
stuff.
I would try this. I'm not gonna lie.
Opposed to those flavors.
Yeah, that beef and onion.
I mean, now that he's explained the flavors, I would. At first, I thought it's like dirt flavor, Minecraft dirt or something. But
no, like the potato leans right in.
Yeah, dirt and grass flavor.
Yeah.
The potato chip. It's just the texture is going to be the only weird bit about it. The flavor.
I don't need my stew to be fucking
in chip form.
That's a word.
It's not need. Nobody needs this.
I need my stew to be crunchy. Sorry.
Crunchy stew.
Crunchy
but
stew.
Do you need your chips to be stewy? I mean, that's the question.
Yeah. Do you want soggy chips? No, you don't want that either.
So the other bonus is between now and July 31st. If you buy this and you upload your receipt at Kellogg's Minecraft promo, you will receive 350 mine coins to use in the game.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a lot of mine coins or if it's a lot of mine coins, but it is 350 mine coins.
What's the exchange rate on that? Is that $5?
I don't know what that is.
Maybe worth
if you really just want the mine coins, you can just do it and send me the chips and just.
There you go.
That was like Call of Duty points. Call of Duty points are expensive.
Are you going to get these in Hawaii? Do you think, or you think they're just going to skip Hawaii?
They'll get here eventually, probably.
So they're supposed to be hitting shelves this week. So we'll see. If I'm going to keep an eye out for them. I'll let you know if I see them.
Do you guys have like poi flavored Pringles in Hawaii there, Jedi?
I'm not a big Pringles guy until now, apparently. But
I can't tell you last time I had a Pringles, but I'm gonna. I'll get them. Okay, so next one.
The next one here.
So Kellogg's is also releasing two new cereals. The one on the left is Miraculous. So I guess that's a television show. I believe.
Television show, yeah.
Cartoon on Netflix.
Not so much interested in that one, but
No?
10-year-old Pete would have really liked the next one.
Swiss Rolls cereal. So I know Little Debbie has been expanding out into other things. They had an ice cream in various Little Debbie flavored ice creams recently, and then now they are doing this cereal. So the Miraculous cereal is pink and blue crunch with white marshmallows, and then Little Debbie is the Swiss rolls with, I don't know. That's a little sus to me.
Well, it's just chocolate.
No, I would definitely. I wouldn't eat the cereal, but the Miraculous because that looks fruity. But the Swiss rolls, I would definitely eat that. I have to hide it from my wife, but I would definitely eat that.
It says,
does she not like chocolate?
Chocolate swirl puffs, chocolatey cream coating.
I have to hide anything with sugar in it.
So I would try the cereal. However, it's what I don't like about it is Swiss cake rolls are have the cream filling, and that they can't do the cream filling on a cereal, so it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, well, that's true.
Once the sugar,
why can't you do
disperses
that?
into the milk.
Why couldn't you do that? You could easily do. They could make some type of almost like cake fondant type fucking filling that they could.
Well, it'd be expensive, and they don't want the cereals like.
No, the shit that you put together for gingerbread houses and shit. Don't ask me how I know that you can do that to cereal and make cereal with it, but just yeah.
Well, I know you could put that in there, but no, we don't need it. I'm telling you, it'll be fine.
Most
It's
people probably
still
eat
going to be
Swiss
too. My
rolls
tooth
with
is
milk
hurting thinking
anyway.
about this.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh.
I'm with you, Jedi. Though the miraculous one, I'm not into fruit flavored cereals. I'd rather go Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Agreed.
definitely not a fan of the fruity cereal. The
As far
gray
as
milk,
cereals goes, because fruit
Yeah.
doesn't go with milk to me.
right? Exactly.
But then it turns your milk into fruit milk.
The gray milk.
Yeah, but
We all
I'd
know
rather have chocolate
strawberry
milk.
milk is good for the environment because it doesn't come from a cow. It comes from
hey, I'll be fine with Nestle Quick if that's what we're talking. We want to talk about some strawberry Quick. I'm down.
All right.
No,
so
we're not. We're not.
We could.
Still talking about cereal.
All right. So this next one. Now we're not. This. Would you eat this? By this
What
picture
is
right
it?
here.
I know
You've
who
all
did
seen
eat
it.
this.
You know what this is. You've all seen
I
it.
don't.
We've all seen this.
It's
You have
great,
seen
monkey
it.
brains.
You've seen it before.
No.
I will guarantee you've seen this picture, this before once. At
Is
least
this
once
the
in your
ice
life.
cream? Is this the weird ice cream?
No,
This is nope. It's not ice cream.
not ice cream.
Yeah.
Car.
No, I'm not eating
Marco,
it.
you have any idea what it is?
Not eating it.
Jedi, you don't know what that is?
It looks like something that's molding up. I'm not
Just
gonna eat
add
that.
water.
So this is actually from a movie that we've all seen. It maybe some of us have only seen it once, but we've definitely seen it. It is polystarch portion bread from A Force Awakens. This
From
is the
Force
stuff that she would
Awakens.
salvage, and she would trade it
that-
for this bread.
I've never seen that movie, so that explains why.
Dino turd from Jurassic Park.
Yes, it could be.
Star Wars
So
food.
right now, it is Star Wars food exactly. So if you
They
click
got
it,
it. Eric got it too. What's up, Eric?
you can actually buy this.
Yeah, it's real. I thought it was crazy. This is actually a real thing.
Yeah, it's
We
a real
went into the
thing.
movie.
Can you click it?
Yeah.
Once again, not eating this horse shit.
So
That does not look good.
So this isn't like a Galaxy's Edge thing. You can buy this in the store.
no, Galaxy's Edge. It's
Okay.
Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. It's only in California right now.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
Okay.
the bottom is a croissant. The top is a cookie-like texture. It's actually cinnamon and kind of sweet. So I mean, if I was at Galaxy's Edge and I saw this selling there at a stand, I would probably try it. The first picture is definitely not.
$6? That's probably the cheapest thing you can buy to eat at Galaxy's Edge. $6.
Why you gotta
Yeah.
fuck up
I'm in.
croissants? Why you gotta fuck up croissants like that?
Why you gotta make milk blue?
I don't. That's shit, dude.
better than green.
I'll be honest with you. The food and drink at Galaxy Edge is they
You
literally
just don't want the sea lion green
It's
milk.
so fucking bad. It's literally like they just take a pack of corn syrup and fucking pour it on top of everything and go, here you go.
So
Whatever.
I don't know. I read food stuff. I'm interested in food stuff. I ran across some of these things, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to share the ones that are kind of somewhat appropriate. The Minecraft
I'm in.
games, the Star Wars stuff. So I thought it was kind of cool to share.
like
And just a couple little things that I found that I thought were kind of interesting, and I would definitely try this.
No,
Would you
no.
try the? I mean, you didn't have it on your list because I think it's about a month ago already. But would you try the ranch dressing ice cream that was hitting on the street? About a
No,
month
I would
ago?
not
Nope.
try that.
Is
Nope.
it Hidden Valley?
No, I saw that. I definitely
That's
would.
what-
Yeah, yeah, Hidden Valley Ranch.
Dude, Ked's is better than Hidden Valley, bro.
Ooh, I don't know if I could do
What
that.
is?
The Ked's buttermilk.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone that tried it, I did not see one single favorable review of it.
No,
It's
that
just-
sounds fucking horrible. Why do
Yeah.
people
I
eat
don't know why-
fucking?
why would you
Why
want
do you
that?
eat shit?
Does
Why do
ranch
you eat
should not
shit
be
that you
sweet.
know is going to be bad?
because they got all kinds of news about it. So that was your weekly update. Thank you. Let me know if you like the food things because I'm a fan. So
Yeah,
I can
Jeffrey.
share more.
I liked it.
I agree. The Disney
I like it
cuisine
too.
is
I
terrible.
like it. I'm in. I don't know if
All
there'll
right.
be enough news for us to do it every week, but
No, but when we come across it,
we can mix it in.
Sounds good. All right.
All right, how
Rise
do we
time.
do this?
News took an hour. Holy shit!
Yeah, we
balls.
kinda
we
dragged.
fucked up Ed. Yeah, sorry, Ed. He left. He's like, "Fuck you guys." All right, sorry, Ed. Sorry, Ed.
Liar.
All right, well, we're at 50. Let's do.
We're like,
let's do
Ed, 15 minutes. Don't worry about it. 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. An hour later. Fuck. Okay. All right.
How do we want to do this? Do we want
I
to do
don't
a
know.
wheel? Do you want me to take people's names off of the wheel? But it's going to take me time to do it.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
do that, and I'll start review. I'll review our first comic, then take everybody's name you can. Hey, if you want to be in a contest right now to win free shit,
I got it.
what?
You ready? Because I want to make sure people are still here. So
Yeah.
as Marco's doing the news, or not doing the news, doing the comic reviews, in the comment section, pick
Once.
A, B, or C.
No, don't
That's
pick A,
the
B, or
prize
C.
pack
Just
you
put
were
one.
picking, and I'll put you
Oh.
on the wheel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
And if
fine.
you
So
win, if the wheel picks you, that's the pack you're going to get.
you only pick one, A, B, or
A,
C.
or C.
A, B, or C. Okay,
A,
starting
B, or
now.
C.
Can Kyle
Don't put
win
anything
free
else.
shit? I don't know if Kyle can win free shit. Hell, I don't
People are going to get mad if Kyle wins, but I don't care. I'll put Kyle on the wheel.
Okay. I see through your BS, Pete. I see through your BS all the time. I'm unsubscribing.
All right, so Margo, do that while I get everybody on the wheel here.
You can't put all three AOA disqualified. Ed's still here. He hung in. He lied to us.
If you put
Now he
more than
can't
one,
win.
I'm going to take the first thing you said.
Okay. So we're doing Storm Brotherhood of Mutants because we said we were going to do this whole crossover series because some of it's good, some of it's bad. This is 1,000 years in the future now. So we're in the third part of it, remember? 1,000 years in the future, if you don't remember. We're going to tee you up to remind you a couple of the characters that are left in Storm's little clique. The only ones really left in it is Ironfire, and now he's an old dude that looks like fucking Odin. Odin's son, Odin, fucking Thor's dad. And Korra, the Burning Heart, and she looks like a fucking on fire storm. So here we go. Starts off, and then Iron Storm, they're in there, blah, blah, blah. We got to bring Storm back to life because Storm's dead. For those people that didn't actually read the Immortal, whatever it was, X-Men last one. Storm died, or not Storm died, Destiny died, and so did Storm. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead.
It's 1,000 years now in the future.
1,000 years now, too. And they're old as shit. But then all of a sudden they have to go because the Red Diamond Queen, oh, big surprise. It's fucking the White Queen. Big surprise. It's what's her name?
Emma
Frost. Yeah, Emma Frost. So then they have to go. They have to get the help of Mr. Sinister and these weird motherfuckers. So there she is. By the way, she took over Maddox because she can mind control all the Maddoxes. And Emma's like armies. We'll get into them a little bit later. Besides the Maddoxes, but so Odin, Ironside, Thor also got a Thor dog, Cyber dog. He's like, Sinister, you bum. We need her back. And Sinister's like, cool. I kept a little bit of hope juice around, and I'll put it into an egg, and then you just set it on fire. That's what he did. So he took the old egg. That's what this bird thing is. It's old Oda's egg, and he injected it with hope, some juice from hope, and then somebody named Karana, the commander, decided to sprinkle some shit on it, and then a guy named Bloodroot, the bone shaper, decided to lick it for a little bit, and then the other guy, the Mind Flayer, he decided to I don't know,
I got my
or whatever.
interest. What now?
Yeah. These are new characters that make no sense why they're there.
What now?
And then all of a sudden, a butt naked Storm arises. Yeah.
Name
So
of this
that's
comic?
Storm
and the butt naked Storm and the Mutant Brotherhood.
Exactly. The Butt Naked Storm show.
The butt naked Storm. So then they're like, then Iron Fire. John's his damn name. John says
John
Sinister, he goes,
Iron. Something.
yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? Fire Odom now. Who cares? They change, whatever. His old ass is like, Sinister, I guess we owe you. And Storm really can't remember who she is, but she can't figure out how to put on clothes. But her hair's covered her boobies, so there you go.
She didn't have time. They just brought her back to life, and then they're getting jumped.
So then they're like, oh shit, the Red Diamond Queen's coming. All right, so this explains Red Diamond Queen for those people that are not following this. She has 4 main groups. There's a group that is the combination of, and there's multiple ones of these. So just think about them in armies. One army is how would you explain this? It's a combination of the Summer Brothers, all 3 of them, and who's the last person? I can't
There was a Banshee.
Abal. And they are all they are is they're a dude that's got Havoc's thing that he can shoot out, and he can shoot out the spray from the eye, and he can do something from Vulcan that they just did it because his name's there. Nobody knows. So he's got power. It's one piece out of all of them. It's kind of like a build-a-machine, right? And the next build-a-machine is Lord Haler, who is a bunch of other idiots that nobody gives a shit about. The third one is codenamed Hot Claw. And Hot Claw is, I can't see this shit. It's too small, and I forgot.
Fire and Wolverine?
Because I don't think it is Wolverine. It's Feral. It's Feral.
If you still want in A, B, or C in the chat, if you still want in the giveaway, A, B, or C.
It's Pete Wisdom is part of the Hot Claws.
Is it?
And then, yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah. And then Mercury is 2, and Thorin. And then they got the Sage Advisors. Oh, yeah. So those ones, the Hot Claws are the ones that run around. The Loud Hailers are the ones you see in the bottom, in the purple and yellow, and they just yell shit out. And then there's these other guys you'll see later that end up like kind of setting on fire, and they're the Sage advisors, and they're pretty much Sage, Cat and Britain. Who the hell is in there? Nobody gives a shit. Okay, very good. Next up.
It was hard to follow.
Yeah, that shit was hard to follow. But here you see them in the picture up here. They actually have all the figures. The one in the top left corner, that's the Summers Newton thing, and there's like 3 or 4 of them in this panel, and they're fighting all the things. And then the Sage guys are here in the left corner, and then there's like the Claw people
I'm
again.
still waiting for you to get to Mega Maid.
Nobody gives a shit. So then she jumps into a diamond, a red diamond pool.
Mega
and she
Maid.
and she turns into Mega Maid with a whip. It says, "Hey, my children are coming." And then they use some really great lines for all you pervs that like to read comics, so you can spank your monkey to it for fake boobies. And she's like, "Nasty boys," and throwing her whips.
You're the one that was saying juice from hope and lick it a little bit. So just like I always said. So just
I was just telling you what they said in the comic. I was just trying to tell you what they said in the comic.
So they already started with the preview stuff beginning. So this is just continuing.
This is just how the book is written. What do you want me to tell you? I'm just letting you know how they're writing this book. So then they're whipping out. She's whipping the nasty boys, and then John's like,
for that.
Yeah, right. Then John's getting all emotional. Oh, look at this. He's getting all emotional. I guess Mr. Sinister didn't answer his phone call, so he's getting all emotional. And then you see Mr. Sinister go like, "Well, hey, guess what, buddy? I don't have time to deal with that. Instead, I'm going to rip off Doombot's arm and make a joke like, here you go, and then I'm going to grab it because now I have a gun."
Did it seem like they did that 3 times though?
Yeah.
Like they kept going back to Sinister with the handgun, and I'm like, why didn't you just pay it off when you did it? Like what? I mean.
Hey, listen, this book is marvelous. It's fabulous. I don't know what's going on with my mic, but whatever. Let's move on.
You're fine, sound wise, but yeah, this
okay.
book.
So then she's like, "Hey, look, I don't need the hair. I'm gonna just start shooting lightning out of my boobies." So then Storm powers up to shoot lightning out of her boobies. That actually happened. You can read the book.
Out of. I think it's just covering. So they.
Well, no, she was absorbing it and then shooting it out. So, like, look where it's shooting out of.
I think it was coming out of everywhere, but I think.
And then all of a sudden,
don't ruin it. It's coming out of the movie.
and then Pete, thanks for
lightning out of our arms.
Thanks for ruining for everybody. Thanks for ruining for everybody, Pete. Way to go! All right, and then after the boob lightning, what's going on? The auras or Storm's group just can't hold on any longer, so they're having all types of problems now at this point. And they're like, "Hey, we got a bunch of problems. We're going to start dying off." And then the screamer people screamed, and then some people died. And then of course the woman who can somehow like just throw fire everywhere is just quitting, and she doesn't throw fire anywhere anymore. So then she sees somebody dying that she didn't really care of, and this is that dude's name like that we just met that nobody gives a shit about, but whatever. He was the guy that was licking stuff, and you probably shouldn't lick eggs with Hope's juice in it because you're dead. And then here comes the Scott Summer Vulcan / Havoc guy and Blast, of course. It sucks. It's just a move lighting. All right, so then the last one we got here is Odin John, who's yelling out for Cora because now she got blown up, but it seems like they're just standing around and getting blown up.
It's a good name for a band. Hi, Nathan.
And so then now we had to edit this page so you couldn't see because they gave us full frontal here of Aura just like chilling out. And then she pulls the Zeus and grabs a piece of lightning. So, I mean, I don't know about that. And then, so then Sinister's still got the gun that he's holding on to.
Yeah, still got his
and
handgun.
John's like, "Oh, man, let me cover up Storm now that it's all said and done because she's got burn scars everywhere." And, I mean, you got to be modest, right? You had her naked through the whole bloody book, but here we go. So he starts to carry him, and then, Sinister shoots him in the back of the head, which makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. But at least Storm defeated pretty much the Red Queen. But Beast, for those people that don't know, who isn't Dark Beast, he's just an eviler beast, is going to come in and start attacking the Storm's planet people anyways. So once again, this is set 1,000 years. We've already got Immortal X-Men out of the way. Now we've got Storm. Next week we'll be reviewing Nightcrawler so that I can keep you all titillated with the awesome reviews. Okay. All right. Nice catch, dude. Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, next up, are we sending people? Or are we not
No,
sending
let's
people?
run the wheel before you get to the next comic, because this way we can do another one.
Reset this thing real quickly.
Yeah, while Marco resets, I'm going to take over, and I got 20 of you who took part, so you are going to be in our first giveaway here. And yes, I put Kyle in there, but Kyle, if you win, you got to give this away on Saturday. But here you go. Where's my full screen? We'll run the wheel and see who wins the first prize pack. Again, I got them all right here. And I'll show you what you win once you win.
Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like it's going to be Ryan.
Oh, it is.
Ryan the Gray.
Nice.
With prize
So now
pack.
you're going to remove...
B.
Are you removing all the B's now? So if you pick
Well, I
B,
will.
you're
We're going to
out
have to do a whole new thing again once we do the next one. But first, before we get to that, is Ryan a member? I want to double check to see if Ryan's a member.
He is. He's no. Yeah, he's green.
So, Ryan then has a choice really quickly. You can stick with prize pack B, or you can take the member prize pack, the one that's
behind the secret door.
But also, out of the A, B, and C, one of those three is bigger than the rest. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but one of the three is bigger than the rest.
Including the member package?
No. The one in A, B, and C is bigger than even the member pack, but the member pack's solid. Don't let the member pack. I'm not trying to steer you off the member pack. I'm just saying. As a member, you get a shot at the member pack.
Just want to remind everybody that the reason that there are prizes being given away today is the channel hit 2,500 subscribers. What, about a week or two ago?
Just a week
so
ago.
Thank you all. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for watching the shows. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for commenting, thumbs upping, and chatting.
It must be because somebody reviewed one comic book this week. So we probably.
Oh, geez. All right, Ryan's switching his. He's switching.
Oh, he takes the member package.
He's taking the member pack. So here, I'm going to make myself the big screen so I can show Ryan what he wants.
You like the package, Ryan. Good job.
This is the member pack. It's in red. So for members only, this is what you won. I'll hit you up and get your address so I can make sure I can mail all this stuff. You are getting the 1 in 10. I got to hit a couple of these. The Sierra Muerte. I just love this Cobra Commander.
Oh, nice.
No incentive. This is a 1 in 10 RI, so not that easy to find. This is the first of those coupons. You got to get all 5 of these. This book was selling for like $30-$40. I don't know where it's at now.
Dang.
This was the first one of the coupon book for Essentia, where you can mail it away to get a Campbell or a Frank Miller. And it's a pretty cool Frank show that has some, a little sexy time there on the cover.
Booty cover.
Sexy time. Whoop, whoop.
You got a Nakayama, virgin version of Cyclops, Marco's favorite X-Man.
Color bleed.
What, at least.
This one, I forget who did this one, but we have a Hulk exclusive as well. I got this in one of these packs. You guys know I buy those mystery boxes, so some of this stuff is from mystery boxes. But they still do all right individually. You got this Darkwing Duck homage. This is also store exclusive.
Nice.
If you like Archie.
Nice.
Archie homage to ASM 601. Limited to 200. This is number 195 out of 200. So the COA is in there too. I got a couple of them, so that's why I give away the extras. You got this Deadpool. Yes, I get it. It's another Spider-Man 1 homage. But this is the silver version that was limited to 800. Also, COA there.
Nice.
This thing sells for like $50 on its own. So I thought about listing some of this stuff, but I'd rather just give it away to you guys than try to sell stuff. And then I did get this out of one of my Campbell boxes. This is the signed Campbell. This is a Black Cat.
Felicia.
This is Renew Your Vows number 11. This is the D cover. And this one actually does all right. This one kind of approaches $100 with the signature. Nice. And it's still in the thing. So again, this whole pack's over $100. So
awesome.
easily.
Congrats, Ryan.
Add it all up, but I know it's over 100. And that was the goal.
Nice.
So Ryan, that's your pack. if you have my IG, give me your address on IG if I don't already have it. If you have mailed your prize already, I probably already have it, but just in case, I'll get these out to you. And we can go back to Marco's.
All right, back to comic reviews.
Comic reviews as we but by the time comic reviews are done, because we got 2 more comics.
All right, redo it. All right, redo it
again in the chat, and you'll be
redo
into the next one.
Redo it. Yes, using my hand and pounding stuff. Ancient Greek engineering. Greeks created everything, including engineering. Ambassadors, here we go. Actually, we really liked this book last time, so I decided to go till we don't like it anymore. Went with issue 2. This is an interesting fucking way of doing things. It's lazy writing sometimes, but actually kind of like, I don't know if he's making fun of lazy writing or if he's just doing it on purpose. But here we go. So there's a kid in India. For those people that don't remember Ambassadors, some lady was married to some dude. He thought he killed her and stole all of her stuff, but he didn't kill her. Instead, she was still in prison. She decided to give up that body and become a hero, an ambassador, as she calls it. And she she put out a call, and she's going to pick people like a lottery to see who else wants superpowers that she's willing to give them to be quote unquote ambassadors. So there's this dude that's pining over this chick. Him and his buddy are like, they work at this phone store in Bangladesh. Is that right? Was it Bangladesh? Or is his name something? I can't. Somewhere in India.
His name was like, if he did begin with a B, but it was shorter than Bangladesh.
Yeah, but I think I can't remember where he said the mall was or whatever the phone was. All of a sudden, guys come in, start shooting up this whole mall type area. And he's like, oh, wait. He puts up his hands. He's like, oh, this is the girl I was pining over. How about we exchange each other? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. And then like every superhero or every action movie, what should have happened in the 90s is the person who decides to swap gets shot in the face. And they just keep him as a hostage.
Take me instead.
Yeah, so they shot him in the face. He's dead. And then all of a sudden the troopers come in and just pow, kill all the other people. And she's like, hey, no, we should help that guy. He tried to help me. They're like, yeah, he's dead. We're just going to leave him there. We got to go. So they leave him just dead in the middle of the street. Then we flash forward to the Arctic, which is the one that has polar bears. It's not this one.
Oh,
so
Antarctica.
Okay, so we're in north.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
so then
they have penguins.
we're the ones that has penguins. Whatever. It's because they say it later on for all you
they
earthers. All right, so they're like, well, who should we pick?
Top my head.
They're like, who should we pick? And they're like, oh, there's all these good doers. There's a guy that like made a vaccine that gave away for free. There's this guy that did this and that and the other thing. And she's like, nah, I kind of like, that's his name. I'm not going to murder that name. Binu is all I'm going to say. From Delhi.
Bhatia.
Yeah, from Delhi.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's his name. It's Binu.
And he's from Delhi. Okay, I got those screwed up a little bit, but whatever. Anyways, they picked him up off the floor, and apparently they just started working on him, which didn't make a lot of sense later on, but we'll get into it. So then he's out there. He's like, oh, hey, cool. What's going on? And they're like, oh, yeah, we kind of like fixed you up. And yeah, so go ahead and you can pick a power. And then she's like, yeah, you can pick whatever power you want, but you should pick up gravity controls. Fucking horrible power. Instead of and she even says you could do flight and speed, but you'll do gravity controls. So he, instead of just doing something really cool, he goes, yeah, sure, I'll do gravity controls. And then he goes out and he's just like, well, how does this work? And all the people start flying around him because he took away their gravity. Okay. But then he figured it out. And she's like, okay, cool. You kind of figured it out. By the way, we're going to give you these suits. And he's like, dude, aren't these suits kind of like a little bit racist? Like, I'm Indian, so you give me an Indian flag suit. And she's like, yeah, what'd you want? Some fucking animals on it and shit.
Give me
he's
your
like,
powers
yeah.
back, you ungrateful.
Right. So then she takes them up on top of the satellite and she's like, look, you got jokes, huh? So how about you jump off this? And then he jumps off of it and lands in the water. Suit looks fine. Next comes the guy from Mexico, and he says it too. He's like, hey, this is my real name. Just call me Mexico Boy, kind of sucks. So A, B, and C. So then he starts smoking weed there. They're like,
put it in the chat. I got a bunch of you, but
they're like, hey, that's cool, but you can't smoke weed here, bro. So like, let it go. And that's all we get to see of this guy for the rest. So we only had one page on him out of whatever. It was kind of a waste, but the next superhero guy is going to be a dude that smokes.
Would you consider that a cameo?
Yeah, no, because it was a whole page and did talk. It's first appearance of weed smoking Mexican guy. And by the way, he's referred to as Mexican. They refer to him as Mexican guy. Yeah, his code name is Mexican guy or something. Mexico, yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
It was like codename India and codename Mexico.
He's like,
what's his power? Does he like? Can he give you like a contact high or something?
They can pick.
They get to pick. So this guy's gonna be high as shit. Pick. Who knows?
Oh, he hasn't picked yet.
That's what they gave us one page.
The way I gather is they can switch it up. Like you can pick 3 at a time, but if somebody else is using them, you can't use it.
Oh, Oh.
That's what I kind of figured out when she was saying it to the one guy, right?
No, I think he picked Gravity. I think Gravity was his. She was
I'm
saying,
talking about
He
Mexican
was
guy.
saying the
What's
guy was
Mexican
using
guy?
Flight right now, testing it, and we had another test guide using Flight
"Oh
right
yeah,
now. So you can't use Flight. So we're gonna do Gravity for you.
yeah," or you could do Flight. Yeah.
But
Or
they
you
can
could do
change
whatever
their
else.
powers.
I think that's what she was getting
Okay.
at.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's
we'll see.
That's how I was reading it. That you could change based off of availability.
But so then they got to break it down to the Indian guy. They have to say because they keep referring to him as the Indian superhero. They had to tell him that he was actually dead on the table for 7 years. Yeah, for 7 years. And he's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "I want to go get that chick." She's like, "Oh yeah, dude, your best friend. Not only smashing her, but had a couple kids with her too. So good luck with that." So then he's like, "Okay, cool." And they're like, "But now instead of being able to just live in the Arctic for some reason, they're like, no, we're going to throw you back in India, and you got to tell all these people who thought you were dead for 7 years that you were just missing and you had amnesia." Which may be one of the stupidest, right?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a cop out.
What's that about a beard? Yeah, that's supposed to be a beard. That's supposed to be
the old lady has a beard. That's not a beard.
No, that's not a beard. Okay. That's just bad art.
That's another chin. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so I could tell if that was like kind of like he was just joking around to do these cheap things, like making fun of them, or if he's actually doing them. But it seems, I don't know. Anyways, and then they come up and he has to go back to working at the fix-it store, the phone store by himself now. I don't even think his buddy works there anymore. And some old lady comes in and goes, "Hey, listen, we know that you saw the lady whose husband tried to put him in prison for life, but here's a big check-in. If you tell us how she's giving everybody powers, we're going to $100 million. I still like it. I think it is a weird book, but it's weird in a kind of good way. I don't know if
it wasn't bad. It read well, like for what it was.
Yeah, I don't know if they're shitting on It seems like he's kind of shitting on certain things, but then he might not be because it looks like he's taking huge shortcuts. But we'll see.
I'm curious to see where it goes. Like I'm
4 issues and done. Like he tries to squeeze a lot in.
Yeah. How many issues is it? 6?
I don't know, but
it's kind of interesting though. You check out your powers like check them out and then it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, different take. That's what I was.
Yeah, like in the first one, like I don't know if this guy got the new body or not because she transferred her consciousness to a new body and then shot herself.
Nobody remembers Hardcore.
So
hardcore.
I don't know if this is his new body or what. That's how they have the powers somehow.
No. He had to press the button and touch the orbs. That's how he got the powers. Yeah, he had to press the button.
They also had to do something to him when they were fixing.
Yeah. So when they fixed him up, they probably put.
They put something in him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
And these people want to know what they did so they can steal it.
Yeah, that's the government because they were mad that this woman did the powers. That's the US government. Yeah.
And since he's like the biggest troll in the chat, and we probably don't actually really like him, but we keep him around. Go ahead.
Before you say that, AOA has gifted another membership.
No, we like AOA.
Right. But the person who got the membership.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome. Burger King for life.
Yeah, Burger King for life. Yeah, Burger King for life. So Burger King for life keeps ravaging about how great this piece of turd book is. So I made the boys read it this week. Here we go. And I understand now why he likes it, because it's written for a 2-year-old. Grendel, here we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pete. Before Marco gets into it, it did not age well.
No, this book literally looks like it's written for fucking 2-year-olds.
Not just written.
Oh yeah, the art's not
the art as well.
Yeah. Let me read some of this. Who wants to do theater with me? You ready? Can anybody else see this other part of it? Argot, how good to hear your growl. Police 13th District. Grendel, you slime. Such a charmer. Just calling to let you know that the city council can elect a new chairman. I'm going to kill Everett tonight. I will stop you. Well, I was hoping you'd try. In the name of heroics, goodness, and all those other ridiculous concepts. You're as good as dead. And so Grendel, his ego satisfied, set about to commit his atrocious act. Gotta admit,
that's how I read it in my head.
Yeah, I know. Gotta admit, it's pretty sharp party. He really says it's a pretty sharp party, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect it out of
A slug like Christie.
a slug like Christie. Yeah, yeah. Well, shouldn't have long to wait. What the fuck are we doing here? Like,
Well, Christie's got his nose is hurting because he.
and now Christie goes, "Hey, good. I hate all this social garbage. I need a snort so bad it feels like my nose is gonna fall off." At least he fucking put a half, but like, Jesus Christ, and all different fonts too on some of this shit. It's fucking horrible. Ah, finally, and we get a click because he's got a fucking fork stick, like a hot dog stick that he uses. That's Grendel's fucking weapon. One of those hot dog fucking warmers.
I thought it was a tuner.
Yeah, or maybe it was a fucking tuner. Here we go. He took Christie by surprise. Fucking brilliant. We couldn't tell from the art that's what happened there, but we got to fucking have the header for that. Let it snow.
Let it snow. Let it
choke. Yeah. Grendel. That's the evil Grendel. What the fuck?
This was just.
And don't look so bug-eyed. What the fuck? I just stopped by for a chat. What the fuck are we doing here? Do I have to continue with this shit?
No, you don't.
And proceeded to terrorize him. Chat about what? The ring, of course. Ring? What ring? The hooker ring. Okay. It goes on about that shit.
It goes on about,
that's the worst. So he gets the guy.
10-year-olds and don't worry, I won't do it again.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't do it again. So he gets the book from him. Apparently, I didn't know this till later. And then he goes out to his henchmen who are just standing there, and he goes inside the back of a truck.
Why does the good guy have henchmen?
I don't know. Why do they keep referring to him as a bad? He refers to himself as a bad guy. I don't understand what they're doing. And then this wolf guy who looks like he's embarrassed that he's not wearing any clothes chucks one of the henchmen into the back of the car.
He looked like Grendel, like from Beowulf. He looked like Grendel.
And you have one chance to run. I want your boss, but would be only too happy to rip your throats out. Great writing there. They got guns, not even pointed at him. He's like shrieking. They're not pointing gun. Great shit here, dude.
Part though.
Where?
Oh, it's more. It's in the fight when it tells you how great a fight it is.
Yeah. Let's get this over with. No, is this he goes, oh dear. He goes, what? Oh, this is so stupid. I can't.
Oh, here we are again. Your brutal power versus my electric forks.
Yeah. Where's the forks? Where is it? Is that this picture? Or is it on the other one?
Right before that. No, on that page. No.
Oh, right here.
Right there. Yep. Right next to. Let's get it over with. Right before that.
Yeah, right there. The second to last page. By the way, the whole fight scene. That's the whole fight scene. That's it. It's pretty much done.
Oh no, this wasn't the fight scene.
Oh, where did the last page go? Shit, I lost the last page.
Oh, they built it up too. They said what an epic.
It wasn't an epic fight though. It was fucking horrible.
But that's what it said it was.
That's not my fault. It fucking. I mean, there's more fighting going on him beating up the henchmen with all the Utsgugs and Rogs and bombs than there was of anything else.
Oh, I gotta find the
battle broke out, and soon only 2 opponents were left. It's probably in there.
Struggle was powerful, frightening in its intensity, and it was like one swing, another swing, and then a third swing, a jump, and it was over.
Yeah. So I don't know where that page went. It's probably got blocked when it came through. The system probably just deleted. Oh yeah, here we go. The system deleted it because it was garbage. That's how bad it was. It was just junk. Good recommendation, Burger King. Good job, buddy. That's all we got for comics this week.
I gotta do a virus scan on my computer now. God almighty.
That's Burger King. That's Burger King for
that one.
Yeah, that's Burger King for Life's the comic that he wanted us to review. He's been screaming about it and how good a Grendel is. Holy shit, that I forgot how bad that was.
Yeah.
Aging
and
well.
That's because the was it Omnibus or something came out this week?
Yeah. All I'm hearing is Shakespeare.
It was something else. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do the second giveaway because we only have one more. We'll do it at the end. So we'll just get this one out of the way too.
Oh my God. If you want a serious review, go read the book and try to give me a more serious review of how garbage that is. Dude.
All right.
It's bad.
I got your guys' second votes here for the next bit.
Jeffrey says we got to do the second Grendel. Okay.
We still have A, B, or C available because Ryan took the member pack. So A, B, or C. And like I said, one of these is bigger than the others, but they're all still at least $100. We're going to run the wheel. Now, let's see who our winner is and what they get.
And the winner
Joe?
is
Looks like it's gonna
Joe.
be Joe. Yep. Still Joe's doing with
Joe,
prize pack
good job, Joe.
A. So let me show Joe what Joe got. Where's the thing? There we go. All right, going to the big screen.
You got to enter. We got one more, Ryan. You're gonna have to enter when he tells you to. You just got to put a letter down.
Yeah, we'll do one more tonight because there's a B and C left. The last pack that isn't picked will go to people,
Members.
including you guys, in the for the replay. So replay watchers can watch as well.
Oh,
So
nice.
just put a comment down in the actual video when we're done below.
Good job, Joe.
Of just put any comment you want. And next week's tax show, we'll run the wheel to tell who the winner is going to be for that.
Good.
If you guys don't win tonight, you can just make a comment too. Replay guys, you can put a comment down below and you're in. But prize pack A. Let's see what Joe is getting here. Joe, we are going to start you off with a 1 in 15 Heroes for Hire Moon Knight. This does all right. This is like 30, 40 bucks on its own. 1 in 15 incentive. Moon Knight for Heroes for Hire number 5, I think.
Nice.
Again, the reason why you're going to get a couple of these, you saw the Cyclops and the other, because I buy the Nakayama ones. So you're getting the Nakayama. This is a trade dress in front.
Oh, is it the red? It's the red diamond. Red diamond.
It is the red diamond.
Red diamond.
The red queen or the
Queen,
diamond queen. But it's Emma
Red diamond
Frost. Night? No, I was going to say Emma Stone, but that's an actual person.
Yeah, Emma Stone.
I also have these you had to get from the Kickstarter, but I got extras. This is the Guma. This is In-Hyuk Lee's.
Guma.
No, Ji Hyung Lee, not In-Hyuk Lee. Ji Hyung Lee's Guma. This is a pretty good little story.
Guma,
This is the Sozo Micah cover. So you get the Virgin and the trade dress from the Kickstarter. So it's Kickstarter only. So you're getting a set of those. I like Villalobos. Is it Paolo Villalobos? So
No.
but this Lobos cover, you're getting this Mary Jane and Black Cat. This is a 1 in 25 for this number 1. I like this artist and his art. So I got extra. So now you've got an extra. And then I also
nice.
got
He missed that
another
Kickstarter,
Lobos.
so that's good.
Another Lobos set. I think this was a store exclusive, but it's the trade dress, the Virgin and the foil version
Foil.
of this Gun Honey.
Gun honey,
4,
yeah.
I think.
Titties.
But it's a Lobos. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I got an extra set, so now you
There
got
you go.
the extra set. So you got the
Good
foil
stuff.
and the
the
regular
foil. You got all that foil
and
to
the-
go.
So that is what is in prize pack. So like I said, you add it up, it's over $100. But I don't care. We give stuff away here.
There you
Not
go.
trying to sell it to you. Trying to give it to you.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So the next
Now
segment
we
we
finally get to it.
Okay, so we do have, besides that, we love Jedi. We have him here for an actual reason. Jedi is going to have a little seg on his show dealing with collectible lunchboxes, but we decided to co-opt that and steal some of his shine before he does that. So let's go through a couple of our. What it was, Weird World of.
Yeah,
Weird
I got
World
the
of.
thing. I'll run the thing.
Yeah,
so we
run
can
the
get it.
whatever segment we do here, which or whatever it is.
Where the hell is the thing?
on the
Don't
left.
we have a thing.
We
there?
don't have the thing. Okay,
I
good
got a
job.
thing.
Good. That was what all the hullabaloo was about, huh?
It like messed up on mine. I don't know. I had like hic.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about.
No, I do know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what I'm doing.
But we don't have that clip, so I can't use that one.
Anyway, we do have our World of Weird Collectibles. This week's installment
What type of rotten food are we going to do this week?
is Lunchboxes. I think these are kind of cool. I don't
I don't
collect
think it's
them
weird, but okay.
yet. Well, it's just
Well,
weird. It's
it's
a
not too weird.
little
Not
side
too
collectible.
weird anyway.
This is actually
There's no
something that
Lunchbox stores.
Jedi's very passionate about lunchboxes.
Yeah. It's just weird in that it's like a little side thing. It's not that it's an oddball thing or like we should shun you for collecting it. It's just something that not everybody talks about.
I embrace it. Embrace
You should.
weirdness.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to start off on the music side, I think. There's so many different ways we could go with this, and we can do this again because there's plenty I didn't get to in the ones I picked. And then, like I said, Jedi's going to do more on Friday. So make sure you guys tune in on Friday for the MCM Hangout.
Please.
But first up, people buy Kiss stuff. They have a following. Say what you will. Metal. I'm also only doing metal lunchboxes here. No plastic.
Jedi, can you explain Kiss to me? So there's a cat. So there's it's all drag, right? They're all chicks that are supposed to be dudes.
No. Gene Simmons got pretty hairy chest.
I mean, it's cosplay. Think of it as kind of his early cosplay, I guess. You got the demon, you got the Star Child, you got the cat, and Ace Frehley was Cosmic Dude or something. Something to do with space, I think.
Space something
like that.
Yeah, it was space something.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Kiss still sells.
Okay. That didn't make any sense, but okay.
It doesn't have to make sense. People are going to buy it. Look, $660 at auction with the thermos. Best offer on 800. I didn't actually get the accepted offer prices because I just didn't want to do the extra step. So you can guess. Plus, you have the 660 to compare it as well, so you get it. Best offer on $800.
This is going to be high price because, like Pete was saying, Kiss does have a following. A lot, kind of like Star Wars or a lot of the other stuff. Kiss has a huge following. You can almost expect a bidding war if these do go to auction, maybe. So the higher prices don't surprise me. The one you're showing here is in decent condition. I mean, it's in pretty good condition.
I tried to get good condition ones to show off. But as far as prices go, that's going to really sway like where you're ending up on price because that 660 was at auction with 18 bids.
There's a lot to look at, and this is one of the things I'm going to talk about on Friday. Is some of the things I look at when I buy before I buy a lunchbox. So and kind of help me determine what I want to spend or not spend on some things. So,
Well, one of those is the thermos, right?
Thermos is important. So
that's the difference in price. And you see the availables, that's $400 and $450, but there's no thermos with those two.
Gotcha.
So the ones that did sell,
a lot of times you can get, oddly enough, and you see this with action figures too, when it comes to like the little bitty like guns and things, a lot of times is you'll end up paying more for that than you would the figure. You'll see that with lunchboxes sometimes. You'll be able to get the lunchbox without the thermos relatively cheap, but then you need to go out and find the thermos. So what I will do a lot of times, just what I do, is before I pull the trigger on one without a without a thermos, I will already be scouting to see how easy it is
to marry them together.
Because I'm a completionist. I gotta have it together.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah,
I would do the same thing. So I got one more music one for you guys. So that was Kiss, obviously huge following, but I gotta say the next one's also got a huge following. I mean, the Beatles, man, right?
Oh wow!
People will buy the Beatles, and this is a lunchbox from back in the day. This is from 1965, I think.
Wow!
So just to give you a sense of the prices here, 1965, $880, $855 with 42 bids. That's at auction with 42 bids. $747 with 28 bids. And then you can see some available copies as well, asking 800, 650, 650. And those 650s don't look like they have the thermos, but 800 does. Craziness. Yeah. Well, not crazy, but
a little before my time, obviously the Beatles, but another big following, so you can expect higher prices. Plus it's an older, we're talking 60s lunchbox, so finding one in good condition is going to be more difficult.
Absolutely. All right, we'll go to more.
I was going to say people that buy this one are probably retired, have what they call it, expendable income, so they're going to want to spend it.
Yeah, this is something like my dad would want to buy this one. We're riding to the flea market on Sundays. I remember as a kid, he'd be singing Paperback Writer, he'd be singing Beatles songs while we're driving there. I'm like, oh, we just get there already. I got to listen to him sing. Now, I love my dad, but he is not the best singer in the world. Not that I am either, but I don't try. That said, everybody here's got to love Joe.
Wow.
This is a beat up one, but this is
I had
the
this
best
one.
angle that I could get. Like I wanted a nice picture that was angled. Yeah, this one looks a little banged up, but it's just to give you an example. Example of the G.I. Joe Real American Hero lunchbox from 1980. What year was 82? This was from 82.
This is original then. Like
Yeah, this
when
is
it
like one of the
came
first
out.
ones. There's a plastic version as well. We might do plastics another day, but like Jedi, we don't do the plastics. We want to look for the metals.
Yeah.
The metal ones are definitely more cool, I think. A lot of times the plastic ones are harder to find in good condition, but the metal ones are just cool. Yeah.
It could break. I mean, this one you can look. 256 was one of the sales with the. It actually had the paperwork, including the thermos, and then the other two are about $100. I mean, 95, even with the thermos, and it's got a little snake eyes. I think the thermos. Asking prices aren't as expensive as the Beetle, so it's 100 to 125 thereabouts, but still not a cheap item. And depending on condition, you'll pay a little bit more.
Ring the bell!
What's that for?
That was for it's G.I. Joe box. Damn,
Yeah. Well, I had this one. This is one I had as a kid. Because this is where I actually kept all of the weapons, like all the loose weapons. I used to put them in my G.I. Joe lunchbox from all my G.I. Joes. They would go in this lunchbox when I put them away. That's what I remember. If not G.I. Joe, we'll do Transformers.
Yes.
I did not have this one. I had the plastic one for Transformers. It's a little bit different, but this is the metal version. This is from 86, I think.
Yeah, this is like almost movie time.
Yeah,
so.
this is the movie one because on the other side of it, I think it's like Metroplex or something.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Oh, this is not Triptychon, maybe?
This side might be Triptychon. Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right.
Yeah. AOA just slinging fire.
It's like $200-$300, as you can see. Best offers. Go ahead, put them up.
Nah, we can't put that one up for too long. We flashed it.
Oh, okay.
He's going after Burger King.
170 are asking prices on this without the thermos. But with the thermos, you can see it's like $200-$300. It's just kind of cool stuff.
I think the demon.
It is. I mean, and one of the things I'll talk about a little bit on Friday is, you got the ones that are in pristine condition, and obviously you're going to pay more for those. But there's something to be said for the ones that aren't necessarily in pristine condition because they have a story to tell. A lot of, I mean, they've lived. That's the way I look at it.
They've been used. They might even have a sticker that has like some kid's name on it with like a rainbow sticker that says Jamie.
Yeah.
And
apparently, Demon Face from Kiss had a lot of hot dogs in his. AOA told what you do with them.
Here's an oddball one.
All these ones, like you want lunchboxes, but like I had one lunchbox from like first grade to like I don't know to like seventh. I had the same.
I think I had like 2 or 3 lunchboxes total. No. Yeah, I had like the G.I. Joe one.
Dude, I had to get a new one every year, just like a new Trapper Keeper.
Oh no,
yeah, you were spoiled.
I was spoiled. I have not admitted that.
I was a poor kid. I only had one.
So nothing sparked envy in grade school like a good Trapper Keeper or a good lunchbox.
Oh yeah,
you were like,
dude, I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet. AOA all day long. AOA all day long. Burger King.
We'll get to it again. We're getting there in a second. Jedi. Like we did some cartoons, we did some music. We're gonna get to some of the TV shows because some of the
people actually wanted this lunchbox
at the time.
I don't even remember anybody having this lunchbox.
I don't remember this one either. This one just caught my eye. This Dragon's Lair. I like Don Bluth. I think this is pretty cool. Sells pretty well.
83, really? Okay.
Yeah, this one was from 83.
The hardest game ever.
It was.
It's so hard.
But I thought
but it was hard gameplay.
Yeah, I guess that game did come out around 83. I guess I thought it was.
It was in the arcade. I remember it in the arcade, and
I don't remember anybody that liked even playing the game. So
it was hard. I mean, it was
like a lot of money too.
Yeah.
And you died instantly, and you had to continue. Yeah, right.
It was so different than playing other arcade games that it's like you really, by the time you could figure it out, you've given up.
There's no instructions. Like, wait, am I supposed to dodge this? I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do. You just take my money.
That was the original sequence, like X, Y, left. This game was like the original. Like you had to do certain things in order to get certain.
Talk about microtransactions. This game started it all.
But you can see the lunchbox, $550 with the thermos, $250 without it. There's available ones too, again from 1983. If you don't like Dragon's Lair, can I interest you guys in some Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Because we did have Scooby-Doo as
Wow.
well. I did not have a Scooby one, though I was a big Scooby fan.
Well, it's one thing you didn't fucking have, Pete.
I did not have this one. But Scooby, there's two versions. There's an orange one apparently and a yellow one.
Ooh.
I thought it was just the color of the picture, but I've distinctly seen orange versions and yellow versions. I don't know the difference. I'm not that deep into this, so I'm just telling you. There's examples of orange ones and the yellow ones, and you can see the thermos is different too with the orange and the yellow.
So you
I mean, we
collect.
live in the. Oh, go ahead, Double.
I was going to ask you, like, you collect like things. Just you just buy the ones you're interested in, or do you buy like random ones, or do you buy like
Mainly ones that are from my childhood. You know, nostalgia. But other ones, I mean, yeah, mainly from my childhood. But one of the things I was going to say is, we live in the age of 3D printing now, so you'll see a lot of like restored, like the handle. If the handle breaks, you can actually buy them. I mean, just know what you're buying when you restore one. It's probably a 3D printed handle, but you can buy one without a handle and then buy the handle separately. You can buy. I bought. I don't know if it was 3D printer, but I bought lids for some thermoses that it didn't come with the thermos, and I couldn't find an original lid, so I just bought one that was, I guess, 3D printed.
Yeah, Well, this one, if you want, there's one that's got two thermoses. One Scooby one's got two thermoses for some reason.
And people have asked me about the color, like, the color of the lid on the thermos. Does it matter? And I really, from the research I've done, it's a crapshoot. I think it was whatever was in the factory that they had a surplus on.
It seems like
color.
it, right?
I don't think it matters. I think they came in all kind of colors, but
yeah, like this one came. I think this one came with like a yellow lid too at some point.
Yeah, you'll probably see them out there with red ones and blue ones too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Well, here's a different one. I didn't want to go this route to go to the different shapes, but I've worked one in. Here's a Jetsons one that is that it's like that old school, like working on building the skyscraper, like the old timey like lunchbox that you look like. This is like a man's lunchbox.
The dome, yeah.
But
Dome
it's
lid.
Jetsons. And
These
this
are
one also
cool.
demonstrates what Jedi was saying about the thermos, because you look at some of these sales here. It's crazy.
Wow.
$887.77 with 31 bids for the lunchbox.
Did
Again,
it
this
say-
is a lunchbox from 1963. So
Okay,
this is
that's
an oldie.
60s. Wow.
$750 for the lunchbox. $695 just for the thermos.
Jeez.
And then there's one out there that's beat to hell. You can see the only one I could find out there right now. It's pretty rusty. It's still $600, and it doesn't look like it has the thermos. So this is looks like a toughie if you want a Jetsons one.
Yeah, I like that style, and it looks older.
A lot of times, I was telling people before the show, if this style will either be pretty old or it'll be like a, what do they call it, a commemorative type new release.
Reproduction,
But,
yeah.
Watch
out for those.
Luckily, what they do, and I don't know exactly for this style, but for the regular styled ones, you'll see like Hallmark will release some, or some of the others. They're usually smaller than the original, so it's easy to not get confused. But be careful, definitely.
Yeah, because they do have reissues and things like that.
We got to give AOA the bell for this one. Jesus, AOA.
Ring the bell!
Hell's wrong with that boy.
I would love to see his search history. I would really.
I don't think I want to.
I would love to.
Talk about.
I don't think I want Zaggy's either. Like Zaggy search history.
Oh, Zaggy search! Holy shit! You could do.
You get arrested.
If we did content on Zaggy searches, it'd be fucking amazing. All right, what else we got?
All right, so now we got some a couple extra ones. We're gonna get some TV shows here as we get towards the end. I got 3 more. I just picked 10, but like I said, there's plenty more we could have covered. But Jedi's got some on Friday, so
I thought we were gonna do
cool
5.
stuff there.
Okay, let's do 10.
No, I got 10. I still got 3 more. Land of the Lost. Yeah, we were joking about this.
The Will Ferrell movie?
Well, yes, but the original TV show too.
And not Mandalorian season.
Not the Mandalorian.
Mandalorians, yeah.
1975.
Season 3, episode 3.
Wow.
$12.50.
So I'll
on
just
that one
mention
with a
this.
thermos.
I'm stealing my own thunder a little bit from Friday, but I'll just mention this since it's obvious. One of the things that turned me off to it before I buy one, a lot of the scratches and stuff around the edges don't bother me as much. But if I see rust or big paint chips on the big picture, where it would just displaying, where it wouldn't display nicely, that'll usually turn me off.
Yeah, well, you don't want to go spend this kind of money on something and have it that damaged either. It's just
because that, especially rust.
Especially rust.
There's some signs of pretty good.
But that was just the best image I could get to just show off the thing. But you can see someone sell still $311 with a thermos with 42 bids. It looks like it's in solid shape. And then some of the available ones are in the $400 to $500 range for this one. Thermos or without. They don't look that bad. All right, if you're not a Land of the Lost fan, how about
apparently AOA isn't.
How about some Charlie's Angels? What's
That's
up, Charlie's Angels?
Mm-hmm. This one looks unused. Oh no!
Don't worry, somebody used it.
Yeah, I would have in 1970.
Oh, you gotta give yourself a bell on that one. That was pretty good.
Great the joke.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Give it a 5.
Yeah, so you'll see some out there. I don't know, warehouse finds or whatever these are. The people will find them that still got the tags on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure you really check these. These do come with trademark, dated stamps on the bottom usually. So make sure you're always checking that if you're having any. Not that they can't, not that those can't be faked, but just do.
See, this one says 1978.
Yeah. Because you'll see those, and they usually demand a premium like that if they still have the tag and
you get if you start seeing smudging and printing, dude, especially on metal, don't.
Then it's probably
don't take smudging.
Reproduction of some kind. Legal.
Some of them have it, but I just wouldn't do it.
But all right, we got one more. If you don't want your Charlie's Angels,
well, hey Terry, make sure you tune in on Friday because Jedi underneath is going to go through some, and I think he's going to show some of his personal collection too. So make sure you guys turn into MCM on Friday.
Check that out.
Check that out.
I had this one.
I thought we were still talking about
the I told you somebody had one.
Oh, I had it, but I don't have it anymore. The A-Team. This is actually
B.A. Baracus.
Could be cheaper. I mean, there's some expensive sales recently from 1983, but you could see some available ones. Maybe they're not that bad. Only about $100.
Yeah, I think and Pete, a lot of the ones you're showing are in really good condition with the higher sales. I would assume these are normally you can get decent ones for a pretty good price, especially if you compare it to like comic books and some of the money we throw out for that. You can buy ones that display relatively nicely for 100, sometimes 80, just depends.
Yeah, no, I intentionally look for the higher end of the sales for these to show the upper echelon that you could get, or what we're talking about. But so 18 was my last one, and like I said, I did have this one. I was a big 18 fan back in the day.
Oh yeah,
remember having the action figures too.
Yeah, accused of crime they didn't like.
But that was our Lunchboxes, our World of Weird Collectibles. So until next time, and if you want more Lunchboxes, again, watch Friday, 9:00, right here.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about some of my favorites. We're going to be looking at some prices and things like that. So yeah, it's I'm glad to have the opportunity to be on here and talk about it a little bit here and do it on Friday because I like it.
That's
awesome.
Pretty cool.
Dub, did A-Team play on WGN? Is that where it was?
No, I used to watch on NBC, Channel 4.
Yeah, NBC. Yeah.
Wherever we used to have half days when it was the back half of like the fourth quarter, and all we do is watch the A-Team because it was on. I think.
Maybe like when I was older, because I didn't have cable till I was like out of high school, so it was maybe it played on reruns then. But when it originally came on, it was on NBC.
NBC, at night, right?
Once a week.
Yeah,
at nighttime.
One of the things I've always been curious about, I've done a little bit of research and have absolutely found nothing. So if anybody knows anything, I've always been very curious about the art that goes on these lunchboxes. I mean, there's got to be an artist behind it. somewhere, and I've never been able to find anything.
That would make an awesome
Artist.
documentary.
All right, cool.
I have
Well, if you
not
guys,
been able to find anything.
once
No,
again,
I know you, Mark. You want to move on, but it's kind of like the Dungeons and Dragons, the artist like documentary thing, like a Lunchbox artist documentary would be probably pretty cool. I would watch it.
I'm trying to leave some content for Friday for MCM.
I know.
Pete.
Yeah, that would be fun.
If you guys love the content,
that won't be content because I have not been able to find anything. But yeah. When I do, we will show it.
all right. Well, there you go. Check out more cool stuff like that over at MCM with Jedi. All right, Pete. What do we have next? Is it tier list
We
time?
just have the tier list, so it's up to Jedi. If you want to hang out, you can hang out for the tier list. But
Ordinarily,
modern.
I wouldn't, but this is modern that we're
Modern
talking today. So
Okay, so we brought it back because these have been doing really well. So we're doing the Overstreet. Do not blame this fucking list on us.
No.
I didn't even want to do this. No, fuck you, Pete. I didn't even want to do this list, but Pete just kept going. This list is a shit bag, so we're gonna do it. So Pete can shit on stuff, and I said, fine.
Are you guys still doing it where you have a budget and you can only spend so much? Is it?
not as budget, but it'll be you only get so many picks.
Yeah, so many picks.
Okay.
Same thing.
So
Same
many
thing.
per
Well,
category.
yeah, we decided to make it even more complicated than we because it's been working out so well.
No, that
Simplifying it.
That
What?
budget thing was super complicated. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no budget.
That was complicated.
Numbers.
Holy shit! Well, wait till
numbers,
today.
so-
Hold,
Yeah.
hold Pete's beer, buddy, because here we go. Pete, explain what we're doing this week.
All right, so we're doing moderns, but with moderns, it's hard to do the apples to apples. So we're gonna do the 6 to 10, 3 to 5, 1 to 2.
Show
We
the
get
thing.
3 apiece in each category. We got 20 books. This is Overstreet's top 20 modern books.
We do
list,
not agree with this list, by the
not
way.
our list.
We don't agree with this.
Not
list
all of
at
them are terrible. I don't want to.
No, not all of them. Not all of them. There's some. There's some that Pete.
Really.
There's a guy going to be giving me. There's a guy that's going to be giving me a phone call about a couple of these.
Yeah, but
And unlike other people, I actually answer his call.
the
So.
only difference we're doing again 3 for each, so you can get 3 6 to 10, 3 3 to 5 investments, 3 1 to 2s, and you're passing and everything else. The only difference here is we're gonna give you options of 9.8 prices and 9.6 prices for the most part. I say that for the most part because there's like 2 books where we couldn't do that because they're so goddamn expensive. I had to pick other grades than 9.8 and 9.6. So it'll be high grade, lower grade. You can pick. They don't have to be the same. So you might want to do 9.8 in the 6 to 10, and you might not even want to do the 9.6 of a book, or you might like 9.6 prices better. It will be up to us to decide where
I
things
don't
go.
understand.
Yep, I knew you were gonna get lost. We need a graph for the graph for the graph.
You don't
I
need a
think.
graph.
I don't think so. I got what you said. I wasn't listening. I have no clue what you said at all. So
But that's what
I'm
if
too
you
young.
don't listen, you got no excuses. But we also have to do one last giveaway too before the end of the night. So if you want, you can start putting your what did we got left? B and C.
C.
You're gonna have people put B and C while we're doing a tier list ranking.
Well, I'll just need them in there. You can do it at any time during the tier list. We'll do it at the end, the final giveaway, and then the one that's not given away will again go on the replay watchers and anybody who didn't win tonight. What
All
else
right,
are we gonna
sounds
do?
good.
Unless we should have done it
I don't know.
before the collectibles. We should have told them to pick, but it's too late now. We're too far into it.
Dude, yeah, we're way too far into it. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the first book, and this is a book a lot of people had been asking us and thought it should have fallen into another category, and it had not. Are they putting stuff in there? Yeah, okay, good. I'm just seeing why.
I will. I'll collect all. Well, shit, I can't collect all that information because
Yeah. Oh, that's not what we were going for. These are out of order. Okay.
wait.
All right, there we
What's
go. We're going to start off with Bone. We got the 9.4 price, which is $3,862, and we've got the 7.5 price, which is 1,080. Let's explain the categories again, Pete. Can you pull up the categories?
The categories. I'm trying to get the other thing ready.
Yeah, okay. Or we're not going to do that. What I will say about Bone number 1, very popular book, Bone
What
number 1.
categories?
Bone number
Oh,
1 is
it's 6 to 10, 3 to 5, and 1 to 2 years.
yeah. Bone number 1 was in first place last year too. It has had a 133% year over year increase.
You went right to the number 1 book. That's why.
Would I not do them in order?
You went right to the end. I put them in reverse order into the chat. Maybe
For a
you just-
reason?
yeah, just because that was the order in the Overstreet. That's all.
Jedi, feel free to take over the segment because I got no clue what's going on either at this point. All right.
You picked it. I'm just saying. I did it in the order of the Overstreet. It had one.
Yeah.
to 20.
No, but it's at the
Your
back of the
number
thing.
one book. I
Yes,
didn't
this
know
is
you were
the
gonna start
book
with the
number.
number one
Yes,
book.
it's book number 1 in the Overstreet guide. It's a 133% year-over-year increase. It was number one last year also. I'm just giving them a little bit of the how the fuck did I forget what that word is? Whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But again, I couldn't pick the 9.8 in this book because the 9.8 in this is like 10,
really
20 grand. So I picked a 9.4, which is still expensive, and then I picked a 7.5, which something that was around $1,000. So that's why.
What did I ruin? 6 to 10, 6 to 10, 6 to 10, 6 to 10. I think they're right.
And this is again, you're picking for the 9.4 price and or the 7.5 price.
Well, how are they going to be?
Well, you got to choose which one do you like better at which price. That's your first call.
There's no way they're going to be able to do this, Pete.
All right, well then,
6 to 10 years it is.
We'll just do the one. We'll skip the whole double dipping then.
I don't know how we can do this.
I'm trying to do the giveaway part. I can't do all three things at once.
This is a shit show. What the fuck?
I explained it in the chat. You were on board when I explained it in the chat.
Pete, I give you the original idea.
That's not an excuse.
And then I read about two. Then you're like, "Hey, cool, right?" I go, "Yes, sounds good." That's not what I don't fucking.
Then that is agreement. You get no right to complain about it afterwards.
All right. What? Okay. So what? Everybody's putting both. Are we putting both books at 6 to 10? Because now they have to say two different things. Both should be at 6 to 10. There we go. Everybody's saying both should be at 6 to 10. Well, we can't put both at 6 to 10.
I'm reading the chat a little bit. Does what's this about the Cure made this book? What is that? The blog?
No, he's talking. He just asked me if I had a book on my wall. It's back here.
Oh,
so I would. Yeah, it's a Cure. It's a rock and roll comics with the Cure on it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm curious why this book is so expensive. Was it just a low print run?
Super low print run, independently published,
and very popular character.
I know my youngest son, and I don't know if it was a trade or what, or those library findings, but my youngest son told me that he used to read these Bone in the library when he was like in 4th grade.
Yeah, that was. So they ended up having like a trade version of these two that they put into the library books. It was kind of like the first collections that they do. And it was like a huge hot seller in like the 90s to get kids to read. So this is part reason why it was popular. Because most
still
schools
goes into schools nowadays.
Yeah, they didn't see this as offensive having Bone in there. Well, I don't know. Florida might. I mean, they find everything fucking offensive down there. So who the fuck knows? They're so soft. But I mean, most schools can let this shit go. So that's it. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, we put both. You want me to do that? Or we can just go to one. If you just want to go to one, we could do that.
I don't know how we're gonna do that now.
Well, I'm relying on you to make that call while I'm doing the giveaway. So make the call.
It can be canceled. Bone is always Bone. It doesn't matter. Bone's always been number one in the current era.
True.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and it's gone to multiple printings. I personally never.
Oh,
Maggie, your Zevo don't count.
He thinks it's too easy.
Dude, I said Zaggy's vote of Z doesn't count.
Dude, that means his vote of Z means that's A, dude. Just speak Zaggy.
There is no A. It's B or C.
All right, put it in C.
Same thing for I see AOA also put an A in here. We can't have an A because there's no A left.
All right, just put the book in 6 to 10.
I can do that. You can move on. You don't need me for that part. I'll get it.
Moving on. Oh, this piece of shit.
Yeah, I'll put it in there just in case you want to do that.
Venom 1 Lethal Protector. So it is number 2.
This is the error version.
This is the error version. Yeah,
the peel version.
2. Yeah, where they started peeling.
The heat peel version.
People started faking this cover too, which was amazing. Yeah. Which is why I would stay away from this fucking book. But whatever. No, it's ranked number 2. Last year was number 3. It had a big explosion during the pandemic. It doubled price. 100% increase, a little bit over that year over year. I would say this is one as Dub had referred to. I don't care what grade this is in, especially if you're getting it in lower grades like 7.0s, because people were using heat to try to change the color on this.
Still $1,800 in the 7.0.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you just keep.
I still don't want this at these prices. I don't. I'm not that big of an error collector personally that I want to spend this kind of money on something like that, especially if there's a chance there could be some shenanigans that could have made it the way it is.
Yeah, this is one I put in the garbage because of shenanigans. I just stay away from.
Well, I mean, given obviously, grading companies have had their woes here lately, but even if it was graded, and you would still be wary of this one.
Yeah, because I don't think
Or
the grading company's going to be able to tell if they used the heat gun to get the foil off or not.
Yeah,
especially since the grading companies have hired so many new graders lately.
Yeah,
what do they know?
And no,
but
also, how are they going to be able to tell? I don't know how well they're able to tell either way.
Yeah,
if you use the heat gun.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to spend money on a Venom book, why not go and get Web of Spider-Man 18 or Amazing Spider-Man 298 before you buy this crap?
Agreed. I think we're getting a pass. We're getting passes all across the world.
Yeah.
So pass
get the gold version.
Stay far away from this book. I would stay far away from this book is what I'm saying.
Oh wait, that's right. We don't need that.
Wow, the book that it's interesting. This prices are interesting in this book. So huh?
Oh, okay. On the Venom, we're passing both of them. I got it.
Yeah, we're passing both. This is it's pretty much flat year over year.
Yeah.
It went from number 2 on the list to number 3. I mean, I think if you get this book in a 9.8 on like 1,000 or under, which I think you could maybe, but there's no way I'm paying $27.50 for this.
Well, what about the 9.6? Is that enticing you at $14.50?
No, absolutely not. That's too overpriced, dude. Way overpriced.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had to buy this book, I would definitely buy the 9.6 at that price, but it's overpriced, so I don't want to spend this much money on either price. This is a sub $1,000 book for purchase price for me. Like this is like at the top of the peak. Like
I would say. Go ahead.
The whole thing about the black versus white mature reading, that's been debunked, right? Or is one more rare than the other?
Oh, the versions? I don't know.
Well, underneath where it says image number 1, it says mature reading. I thought there was something where it used to. Some of them were printed in white, some printed in black, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't want to get into
for a long
that.
time, they were saying one was more rare than the other, but that could have just been a seller's tactic. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a seller's tactic, and I think this price would have dropped if we didn't have the pandemic. I think this, think about how many books stayed stagnant through that.
Well, some dropped though. I'm saying post-pandemic. Now that we're kind of out of that era a little bit.
Yeah.
Like NYX3. The reason why I rebought one recently is because the price came down.
Price dropped that much. Yeah, some of the stuff has. I just don't think it's
dropped.
Yeah,
but I still don't. I don't like these prices. It's still too much.
Yeah, I think these prices are.
I remember shopping. I remember shopping for one of these back when I was still into really watching The Walking Dead before it went off, before it jumped the shark. And I want to say 9.6 for about 1,400 was where it was back then, and that was probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah,
pretty steady.
It is pretty steady. It's got a little ebbs and flows, a little higher, a little lower. But I don't know. Still too much for me.
Yeah, I would not.
Circle JP.
I think everybody's pretty much passing.
Yeah, we're passing
at the price. Just at the price. It's not that I think it's a horrible book.
Okay.
I have no idea what this is.
This is a weird ass.
It's Hero Trade.
It's Hero Trade, but it's a special Hero Trade that actually had a note of do not CGC it, which is why there's no CGC ones of this book. But a raw copy had recently sold for $200. But this was still not so high on Overstreet's list. This was number 4?
It was number 4, and it said it sold for $1,000.
Why did it say no CGC?
Okay, do you know who this is? This is why I'm going to get a phone call. Pete, tell them who created this.
Because it's Bad Idea as the publishing company, and Dinesh and
so it seems like
did Valiant. They do a lot of weird ideas.
It seems like if anybody
the comic, and they had there's no comic inside. They had the CGC where there's no comic inside the slab, and you're selling empty slabs. They do a lot of weird ideas.
Yeah, so it seems like there's very, very high likelihood of shenanigans on this thing. If you're not allowed to validate its authenticity through some sort of third party, how do you even know what.
Oh, I would say that's not the shenanigans.
I wouldn't worry about that so much, but I don't know. It's still just weird. Like, why do I? The question is, why would I care?
Yeah, Dinesh is like the king of hype, right? He is.
Yeah,
So, I mean, look what he did with Valiant. Look what he did with everything else. I mean, he's very good at what he does. The problem with this book is like, this was the one that sold for $1,000. So he had got a vendor to sell this for $1,000 and then submit it as a price into CGC. So $1,000 raw at the time would make the top 25 list. It was new, or top 20 list. It was new to it. Do we think this is going to occur at the same time? Probably not, because Pete just saw a book sell for 200. So this is already lost an increasing amount of value.
Yeah. But it was number 4 on their list.
Hell of a marketing thing, though, apparently, because
a lot of passes in this.
Oh yeah, this is beyond a pass.
Yeah, it's a pass. All right, here we go. People love the TV show, so 9/8 are actually.
Oh, did I forget to put the price? Oh, looks like
no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 3,300.
But I missed it. It's like around $1,000. It is like.
This is. Yeah, and this book did jump up significantly, about 70% year over year, 60%, 60 high percent, 70% year over year across the board. It doesn't mean it was now. I mean, it jumped even more over this last year from the prices we're seeing right now. So, with that being said, I mean, I think this, if you're going to do it, this is probably one. If you could, I don't know.
At this price, it's kind of a high price still.
Well, it's still going up though.
It's still going up, but
like if there's one
right now,
if there's a one that I would take a gamble on, this is the one. I take a gamble of 1 to 2 years on this one.
What did you ask, Jedi?
I forgot.
He said, isn't this a buyer's market?
Oh yeah, it's a buyer's market now, right? So
not for this book.
In a year or two, maybe we get a little bump on it, or no?
Yeah, I think. Well, I think this one still has a little bit room left to grow because of how it's been growing over the last 3 years. It's been steadily. I mean, it's not astronomically growing. It was really steadily growing. Well, I mean, 67%, 70% seems a lot, but it's not, because it's already this year grown another.
Yeah, Overstreet had this in again as their number 4 book at $1,000 for a near mint minus price, which is what, 9.2.
Yeah.
So $1,000 for a 9.2. So,
well.
And a 67% increase, like you said, that is 3,300 for a 9.8.
That's what I'm saying. It's like right there. If you could sneak one in for a little, I mean, you could get some money off of this. No, that's near mid.
No. 2 or 3 more seasons of the TV series, right? The Amazon series.
Yeah, at least 2. I know 2 and 3 are being done right now.
Yeah. We still got time.
Pete, that's near mint minus. That's what they're saying. So it's 9.
I thought that's the idea with the Overstreet. The price they give you is like a 9.2.
Nah, it's like 9.694 is what they give you.
9.694. I thought it was a little under that.
9.4 is near mint, so.
Yeah, it's near mint minus is what they
so 9.4, 9.2. Yeah.
Well, 9.4, 9.2. Okay, yeah, whatever. 9.694.
So if you say a 9.6 is 1,000, Pete, I would go for the 9.6 on this one.
Yeah, I still think there's, like I said, I still think
there's room.
I think the 9.6 was like half the price there. I think it was in the like 1,400 kind of range. I messed up and didn't put it on the slide, but I think that's where it was at.
Yeah, I think this is where a 9.6 makes more sense, because the amount of growth that the 9.8 is probably going to have, like you might get to like it's 33 right now, and with the stuff still coming out, you might like get to 4, maybe a little over 4, and with the 9.6, you could probably conceivably get to 25 with that.
There's 1, 6, 10, but unanimously it looks 1 to 2. I think it should go in 1 to 2. We need to fill
1 to 2 makes a lot of sense.
We do, yeah. I think it's going to be. I think some of these is going to be hard to fill 1 and 2s up with, also. But
yeah, I think that's.
Well, I don't know. This is going to be interesting.
This is the modern list. There are things you can try to flip here.
Yeah, this next one, it might be a 1 to 2. I don't fucking know. I mean, if you haven't sold one of these already.
But also, don't forget. Well, it's not. I should change this. It's now B and C.
So here we're going 9/8. This is Clone Wars. We all know why this is. We're going after this, right? Miss Tana shows up.
Prize. If you're in the chat.
Interesting about this book is that it's a 14% gainer year over year. 20 some too on the top end, but still about 14% gainer year over year, which means this isn't like those are the ones I like to keep around for more than 1 or 2 years because it's like when we talk investment, this is really what I see like as an investment book. Do we think? I don't think this book's going to go too far.
Much higher.
I don't know if it's going to go much higher fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not going to spike, but it might appreciate in value.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the sale that Pete has listed here was prior to Celebration and the trailer and everything, right? So it's probably bumped up since then, right? Or no?
It could have.
That makes sense. Yeah.
This is what I put on there. What I found when I did a quick go collect.
It's around that. It's around that right now, Jedi. That's why I'm saying.
I luckily have the 9.6 already. I bought a raw one and just got it graded, and then it came back a 9.6. So
that's what I'm saying is like I think this is like an appreciated book.
My $100 it paid off well. So I will still thank Mike Morello for that, talking me into just do it. Years ago, I finally bought one for $100. I'm like, all right, screw it. I'll just buy one for $100.
Jedi, what would you do with this book right now at these prices? If they were these prices here, a 9.8 or a 9.6?
You mean as far as our little tier list that I don't understand?
Yeah.
Well, we're
just doing one book. We don't need to do the 2 books. We're just giving you broad strokes of the prices.
Yeah. Either or. Would you sell it in 1 to 2 years, sell it in 3 to 5 years, or hold it for 6 to 10?
I don't think if I were going to sell it, which I have a hard time ever doing, I don't think I would. I would sell this before 6 to 10. I would probably sell this and probably maybe 3 to 5.
That's where some people were. Some people were.
I think that's not a bad idea. I think 3 to 5 might be a good peak year. I'd say 6 to 10.
I don't. When Filoni's movie comes out,
is the Shine going to run off in 6? Yeah, well, yeah. Who knows?
I don't. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't think this character is going anywhere.
Like, no. I don't either. But like, at certain point, like, are you going to wait all 10 years to just get like a 6% gain?
Yeah, if it's 6 to 10, then I'd rather just keep it in my PC. But if I'm selling it, then I'm going to sell it within 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a 9.8 and a 9.6. The 9.8 I bought for 70 and got graded, so there's a lot of upside there. And if I could ever make myself sell it, then I'm just waiting on the right time, which I probably have missed already.
No. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you have. I think you have 3 to 5 years. You get out there.
I'm like Pete. I have my 9.6 that I'm happy to. That's the one I'm probably going to keep.
I'm happy with my one I got. That's my one. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, like if you sell it, all of a sudden, what was the number on that?
9.6 was like 11.
Yeah, 9.8 was. That's what he said he got was a 9.6, or you say you got a 9.8 graded?
Jedi's got
both.
I have.
I mean, I'm saying like a 3 to 5. All of a sudden, you're a little bit over $3,000. You know what I mean? If that's where we go.
Well, I have a 9.8 that I've only got that I've got maybe $100 in if you include the price of the comic and the grading.
Yeah.
Just really quick, AOA has gifted another membership. Justice 1635B was gifted a membership by AOA. Welcome.
Oh my God, I read that. I thought it was Justice that be nice. I thought that was the end of it. It was like
it was a admonishment.
Be
nice.
Hey, he's be nice.
Oh, I thought it was like Roadhouse. Be nice.
No.
So I just want to mention that
baby in the corner.
Isn't Tom and Steve the guy who left the chat on Sunday because he didn't want to hear Star Wars crap anymore? Wasn't he in there on your chat on Sunday night? He's like, I'm sick of all this Star Wars crap. I'm leaving.
I think you
called him out for it. Yeah, but it was funny because he was like,
funny. Leaving. I should have given him the bell. I probably should have given him the bell.
You come on a Star Wars show and you're sick of Star Wars? All right.
Well, that's because we had been hit, believe it or not, because I had Pete hold my beer all last week. We had gotten some very interesting comments. Very interesting comments. Maybe. That is Tom. All right, Tom. You get the bell then, buddy. There you go. No, it was 5 minutes in, bro. Jedi. It was 5 minutes into the fucking show.
Ring the bell.
He's like, wow, this is way too much Star Wars talk.
Star Wars for me.
Celebration. Talking celebration. We're 2 seconds in. He's like, wow, way too much Star Wars for me, bro. I'm out.
Oh my God.
It drives him crazy. He was serious. I love the internet, bro. The internet's fucking, it always will surprise you. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. All right. Yeah, in 10 years, people are still gonna like Star Wars, dude. They've liked it for fucking forward to
And
it.
especially now with like, there's so many. They're focusing on putting out more content.
Yeah, people
for
are watching all this
ages.
shit with their kids. Yeah.
All ages are going to be in the Star Wars.
All right, here we go.
There you go, AOA. There's your Harley.
Harley, Poison Ivy, and Batgirl. So I don't know. I don't know. I sold a couple of these, and now I regret selling all of them.
I never had this one. I never, because it was always expensive.
Yeah, I actually was lucky. I bought one, and then I bought a collection, and it had it in it. And the collection one was all bagged and boarded. And luckily, the dude might have used a different color for when he was spending time alone, because he didn't use this one, but he did use some other covers, because when we submitted them, they had unidentified substances on them.
That didn't pass the black light test.
Did not pass the black light test at all.
My buddy who owns a shop, like, he bought a collection, and I was actually helping him go through this one collection this one time, and he did find one of these in the bottom of a box, but it had, like, I don't know if it was mouse poop or whatever, like, it was jacked up. But I still was like, if you don't want it, man, I'll buy it from you for cheap. Like, I don't care.
I love that book. I've been a Harley fan for a long time, but I wouldn't buy that 9.8 right now. That 9.6 price is much more attractive.
9.6 does look more appealing.
For under 1,000, that 9.6 is definitely a long-term. Harley's not going anywhere either.
Dude,
it just keeps
no. Listen to me on this.
I'm listening.
The comic book people, no matter men and women, whoever collects them, will always collect boobs on covers. And you got 6 boobs on a cover. So
you only have 4.
Yeah, no, but I think.
Oh yeah, I
think the 9.6. If we were, I would be picking more 9.6 on this one. Is much.
Yeah,
more
I'd rather buy 2.5 9.6s than a 9.8 at those prices.
Yeah, I don't know. I still got 3 to 5 on this one too. I mean, I wish I would have held for 3. I wish I would have held for 3 to 5 years.
I'm 6 to 10 on this one.
I probably did hold for 3. I had to hold for at least 4 years on one of them. Yeah, they weren't at these prices.
Yeah,
she's become a pillar of DC.
Yep. So I'm saying she ain't going nowhere.
And James Gunn loves her.
But that not
it's a tough call.
Again, I guess first appearance is a first appearance, I guess, regardless. But the Harley that we see in the movies, maybe not in the cartoon, but in the movies, it's not that Harley, right?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jedi.
It doesn't matter, dude. Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this.
They do revisit that. There was something that I didn't put in the news today, that they are doing another black, white, and red series.
Yeah, they're bringing back
have the old costume.
Yeah,
so
I think this is
constantly go back to her. Funny story about this book. I bought this book off the newsstand for $1.95 because I collected this series, and then I sold all my comics in like the early 2000s because I was moving to California. This was I saved like 2 or 3 boxes that I left at my mom's house before I moved. I literally packed up my car and drove across country, and this book was in one of those boxes when I moved back home, and I got it, and I was shocked that it was still in there.
Still there.
It was still there. I sent it in, and I got a 9.0 on it. So I still have that book now. Nice. So that's a book that's never going anywhere. But it's
awesome, dude.
It's awesome that I paid $2 for that thing.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Ms. Marvel's second print.
Look at that difference there.
Wow.
Of the 9.6, 9.8 prices.
I don't know if I'm buying a 9.6.
Nope, definitely not. If you're buying it, you're buying a 9.8, but I don't know if I'm buying it.
Let's look at this.
I don't want this book.
Almost the same game year over year for as Adventures 12, but I'll take Adventures 12 all day over this.
Collecting second prints, but I don't collect second prints as first appearances.
Yeah, no, I love this character. I'm definitely not buying this book.
But what if you weren't buying it for yourself, Pete? You're buying it as an investment purchase.
I mean, that's part of it. Part of my common sense makes me question the investor part of me that might be buying this to sell it down the line, saying, "Why would you do that? This isn't even really your first appearance."
Yeah, you start to see,
and then I start arguing about all the other options that are there.
Yeah,
and I get confused.
I think as it goes on, we've seen the market tighten up a little bit with
this was like $2-3 grand.
Yeah. This one's not going well. I would pass on this.
Yeah, this one is the scarcity of it is what made this.
Yeah.
Well,
the
I think
price
this.
go up, right?
I think the selling of this one, the
Yeah, I
salesmanship
think
made the price go up.
at
Yeah,
a
I
certain
got that.
time, I think a lot of people were talking about this, and that helped it.
Yeah,
But she's going to be
We're
around
passing.
for a couple of years anyway, right?
Yeah, but I
She's
think
gonna
people
be
are going to go
around.
after her first appearance and get.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying, Jedi. It's that, yeah, she's going to be around, but why do I want a second print of
which
it's
is
not
really
even
just
really
a reprint
her
of.
first?
Yeah, not
Like,
really
why
her
this
first.
book? Of all the books I could buy for her,
Yeah.
why that one? Apart from the rarity, do I really want to pay that much just because it's a hard to find second printing?
Okay,
that's where I question it.
Yeah, and it's kind of stayed even with what it was from the year before from the hype train. So,
And it's down from its high.
no, down from top. Yeah, but I'm talking year over year. Okay,
Talk
Marvel,
about reprints.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
This is the foil one?
Yeah, this is a chromium version.
Yeah.
Of
Chromium,
ASM
yeah.
300.
Marvel Collectible Classic Spider-Man #1 last year. It
It's a
was
reprint?
5, and yes, the reprint. Well, second printing's a reprint too.
I
This
know,
year,
exactly.
not-
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
This year it's 9, so it's falling. It's struggling. It's falling.
Struggling.
Yeah.
I don't really want this one either. I mean, it's kind of cool.
I mean, you got to put 20 books on this list. So this book's here.
Hey, there's Hero Trade on this list.
They're gonna lose 2 books on this list.
So, and this has nothing to do. I think I probably wouldn't do this one either. But since you brought up the this is a second print. This is a second print that's years after the first print. Do you
I don't
judge
even know
that
if it's the
differently?
second print. I don't know if they probably reprinted it before.
But I guess my question is, do
later
you
print.
judge that differently than you would a second printing that came out a couple of months after the first print, or is it all just the same?
It's not the same to me because
Makes
this
sense.
feels, especially I question things when it feels like they manufacture,
good
they try to
point,
manufacture
Jedi.
rarity. It's
That's what
kind
they
of
do
like
with
now
second
we're getting it.
prints. That's what they do with
I
second
know,
prints.
but what I'm saying is it's kind of like we're seeing now. We're
Hey,
seeing
D.
some
Molly.
stores exclusives reprint like facsimiles. Like they're doing
Yeah.
store variants
Like,
on
to me, this would
facsimiles,
be
which is a
like-
reprint to manufacture rarity. I don't like that. Oh, we only made 50. We only made 100. Great. Why do I need that? You
Yeah.
just made it to be hard to find.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, to
That's
me,
just
this would
I
kind of
don't
fall
like
the same thing as like your masterpiece editions or masterpiece collection releases or
Mm.
something.
But those
Maybe.
at least
No,
they still tried to
Masterpiece, they put it
sell
out there because Masterpiece, they put it out there because people couldn't buy the book and it was cheaper at the time. Like that's like when they had Marvel dollars, right? You know, I mean, and
And I do like the Marvel milestones. Is that what you're thinking of?
he's thinking about
Like the
milestones,
silver?
yeah.
Yeah,
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 silver
milestones,
ones,
yeah.
Yeah. I get those. I like because that's the ones I can afford. I can't afford the real ones.
Yeah, I mean,
Some-
they've got more expensive now, but like you had to think about when they were originally going out. Remember when Marvel, what was the thing Marvel used to do is Marvel dollar books or whatever? DC did it too.
Oh, they
There's-
had the True Believers.
True Believers, yeah. So, I mean, I don't have that big of a problem with that because it's not pretending to be something. But then again,
Yeah.
some of those even the prices went up because people they would sell shit to fucking.
Yeah. Well, you
Shit
can
Was
sell
this
them.
like one of the early or first Chromium releases, or have those been around a couple of years already
Oh,
when this came out?
No, well, this was after the Chromium craze, but it's probably the only
Okay,
Chromium version of
okay.
this.
all right, we can pass on it. Chat passed on it.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. Here we go. Let's see how many people
Another
live in
years
fucking
later, second print. Or later.
Arizona. Yeah, the dumb state of Arizona.
$3,000. Oh God. Wow.
Yeah. Spawn 1 black and white edition used to be number 13 last year in 2021. 2000 or it's 2 years. You know what I'm saying. Now it's up to 2000 and it's up to 10th place in 2022, the end of the year season slash. It had almost a 60% increase, a little bit more, and fuck. If you could find a dummy in Arizona with a couple $1,000s, you definitely could sell this for $8.
Hey, it's the same thing. I got nothing against the regular book. I just don't want manufactured rarity. I'm not paying for that personally. It's too much. There's too much in my pocket.
Dude, we're gonna pass on all the books. There's not
It's
a
all
book.
right.
Okay, well,
You
let
only
me
need
play
you only need
devil's
three neat
advocate,
things.
I guess. Devil's advocate, because I mean, like Marco said, we're gonna, just for the sake of the game and not passing on every one of them. Sooner or later, they're gonna come out with with a Spawn either live action series or another movie sooner or
Yeah,
later.
they are. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
Jamie Foxx is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
When
But they've
they
been
make
saying that for a long time, right?
Yeah,
I know.
but thank you,
But sooner or
Jedi.
later, you think they're going to do it.
Hey, send all your hate. Stop sending your hate mail to me and saying Marco hates everything. Send it to Jedi. Send it to Pete.
Ain't
Fuck,
nobody goes
everything
to
you guys.
Whoa,
everything you
whoa,
guys say-
whoa! Why are we sending things to Jedi? He didn't do anything.
He just told them. He just said. He said
He
that they're
just-
not going to make the Spawn movie. He's been hearing it for years. And,
Well, they have,
somebody's
but,
got.
I still
not
believe
hate.
sooner or
I think
later
it's
they
facts.
will. Sooner or later
Dumb.
they
It's the
will.
internet. They think it's hate, dude. They think facts are hate.
You
Yeah.
didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. You
No,
hater.
you. Yeah. No, yeah. Some
So
Ryan-
carriers.
for the sake of the
Ryan
game,
May,
you
like
wouldn't
I
put this
wouldn't
in
have
the
thought
60
these would be the top modern YouTube. This is Overstreet's list. So we took this list from Overstreet, and then Pete looked up the prices and stuff. So just so
Yeah.
you know,
And Terry,
this is
that's
not our
true.
list.
I got a problem with manufactured rarity over order rarity. Like we were talking about the milestone reprints. Yes, they made them so everybody could buy them. There's not as many as there would be of the regular first print, but that's because they made as many as people wanted. Not as many people
Can't you
wanted them.
set that
It's
aside?
different
Can't
than when
set
you
the
reprint
personal-
something to be limited. That
Can't
just
you-
That's
feels
can't
not.
set your personal bias
Hold
aside for
Hold on. That's not 100% true either. He's saying 99% over the last 30 years.
Yeah, maybe he's using a little hyperbole there.
Yeah, he's
I
using
think
a
it's,
little,
yeah, it's a
okay,
little
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
exaggeration, but
There's
that's not
a
that
lot of
far off.
exaggeration. Yeah,
Think about some of the books that are selling. They're the incentive variants because of
yeah, but we're about to hit a couple more. Like the bone
Yeah.
wasn't as, I mean, that was limited, I guess. Yeah, so he's got a point there. Walking Dead still had bigger numbers than most books have now. I mean,
Well,
So
Bone-
for the sake of this game, not, and I'm probably outvoted already, but for the sake of this game, I'm going to say I might get a 9.6 of this if I had the money and just put it in a 6 to 10 and see what happens. I don't know.
I don't know if you're gonna make. I don't know.
I don't know, 6 to
Pete,
10.
I don't know, Pete. To me, Pete's having a hard time. He's struggling with his personal bias against.
Yeah, against the
things,
shit. Yeah, I agree.
But even like
instead
as
of
far as
looking at it as
investing goes,
investment.
I'm trying to also see what's going to make people want this in 6 to 10 years that don't already want this now. I feel like we passed the point of the market where we had the COVID,
Well, maybe 3 to 5.
COVID
because
crazy
I think-
increases and people paying for anything.
Terry, I don't think Bone, we already kind of covered Bone. I don't think Bone is because of a small print run. I think Bone is because of popularity that they threw in there combined with the small, like, see, it's not just one thing. There's plenty of small print runs that they could have gone on to. But
Yeah. And there's also the options of they might make, they're supposed to be making something.
they're supposed to be making something out of it. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like the reprints though. For investment purposes like this. I like
But I
buying
mean,
them
they
and collecting them.
printed so many, like Spawn #1, unless you like really dig.
What are
into
we
the-
doing with this book?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
think
I'd
people
say,
passed.
yeah, I think the chat.
There was a lot of
passed.
Spawn pass. Yeah.
I kind of agree with what Jedi was saying, though. Maybe a 1 to 2 on it, but we'll keep going.
No, I don't see what in 1 to 2 years is going to make people want this reprint.
All right,
I said
Gunslinger.
3 to 5, but yeah.
This one spikes so quickly.
Hmm.
I'm
If
not
I was
opposed
going
to this
to-
book because I do think
Yeah.
it's an interesting take. It's an interesting Spawn character when you decide to make all these different Spawn types. This is probably the first one that kind of hit. But I
This
feel like
was
it
ranked
spiked
11 to
so hard.
22. It was, but it was 11 22 and then went to 7. It was 2022 when it actually kind of took its spike up. This isn't a spike. This is kind of where the new is. You know what I mean?
And the print, and this is also not. There's not a lot of them. There's probably what 6,000 of these. I think it was like the print
I
runs
guess,
at
but
the
like,
time.
but then you compare it to the other print runs of the other first that are here, and it's like, you know, is it
Probably
really
close to
that?
Walking Dead, but I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? That's what I'm. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like not. You have to take print run. I mean, you're not doing million print runs of the fucking 80s anymore. So like,
no, and that's what I'm saying.
that's
So
what in comparison, like, yeah, these are going to be. That's what I guess my point was. Is like when you compare apples to apples, the print run's not that small compared to other print runs of the time. Is all I'm trying
no,
to say.
but I'm also factoring in, supply and demand. Like is Spawn Gunslingers and as popular as Walking Dead? Probably not. But it's also not as expensive.
It's not as expensive either.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you got to factor that in too. So with these prices,
So it's not, but I would personally put this in 3 to 5. And I would put this 3 to 5 because every time I do a show, I think I may have said this before, I get asked for this book
Agreed.
at least like if it's
Yeah.
a 3-day show, it's going to be at least a dozen times.
We just
I
sold
watched-
the last one. We sold 2 of these last show.
I watched this book.
Yeah.
Well, so you're 2, and I watched one sell like a month before that for
Yeah.
a 9.8 for $1,000. The guy right next to me.
I think
Yeah.
the chat agrees with you.
$1,000.
Yeah, no, this is a
You're
good
fine.
book. I mean, like, hey, this is the one thing about this is once it hit 22, right? Had its huge spike, and it's been steady over the last 2 years.
I'm with you, AOA, but if I'm investing, I'd buy the 9.6 or the 9.8 if
You
I
didn't
could.
like the Freak or the Redeemer?
The problem is I don't think you can put the top back on the bottle on this one, right? Like it's known, so it's going to be at a certain level now. And this is one that I feel is like there, like it's at a certain level now.
But I would say the 500.
Once again, I mean, like because we don't have many more options, I would actually even argue, even though I just said I sold 2 of these, I would also argue. Now they weren't 9.8s and they were raw, but I would also argue that you might want to keep a couple of these for long term if you can get them in a 9.8 because, I mean, people know this book now. So
3 to 5, huh? That's where we want to put this.
okay, I wouldn't argue with
The
that.
chat was also saying it too. Like that's
Chat's at 3 to 5. I don't know. Marco kind of sold me on maybe 6 to 10.
Yeah, now I'm thinking more 6 to 10 now that you say that. But I said 3 to 5, so I'll stick with it.
Well, I don't know if this is our last 60 because we only got that's our last 6 to 10. We only got one more 6 to 10. There's still a couple of books here I like.
Okay, well, put in 3 to 5. That's chat
We can
says we
move
can
it if
always
we have
move it
to.
later.
Yeah,
we go.
we're gonna be
Oh,
right.
this one, yeah. Okay, we can do this.
They're not all terrible. I told you I didn't hate the whole list.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Where do we put Miles?
Ultimate Fallout 4.
We get into print run discussion here. There's not a shortage of copies of this book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a modern last 30. I just didn't want it. I wasn't trying to make that point.
No, I know. But
I like what Tony was
What?
saying. I like what Tony was saying. No. What I was trying to say to Tony is like when you compare it to the average, like apples to apples to the average thing, it's not out of pocket. The books, because then every book would be rare and short print. You know what I mean? All the independents had short print runs and rare. You know what I mean? And it's just not the case for the pricing. But yeah, then you get this book where it's like
this is the A cover, and it's the most popular, right?
Well, outside of the 1 in 25.
Yeah, outside you could ask Steve Horn and how that went 25. How's that one 25 looking?
Well, that sells for the most, but like this sells more copies. So
by far.
Yeah.
By far, yeah.
Well, let's also factor that in too. You'd say with Steve's sale, like his sold at the high. And then a month later, it sold for $10,000 less.
Yeah.
Like that's not a small number. Like
no, but I get it. It's still that book had to calm down.
Yeah, well,
Horn sale.
I'm just saying that
that Horn sale, and God bless Horn, and I
difference.
love him, and he knows I've said this before. Like he got extremely lucky because he hit the top, and sometimes you just look that gift horse in the mouth, take the money, and say, "Thank you very much. Have a good one."
Yeah,
like,
take the money.
$3,000 for a comic book.
Yeah,
ain't nothing.
Yeah,
I'm probably overthinking this, but I would almost say pass on this one because in my mind, I'm thinking, and I maybe I'm overthinking it, but so Miles has been out for a while now. He's coming up. We're about to see his second movie. So I almost think that anybody that wants this comic for their own personal PC has maybe already got it. And the people that are going to want it in the future are maybe the ones that want to get it to
I'm still going long term on this.
Nope.
No?
Because go look at Halloween and look at how many kids who are, well, you'd have to look already 10 years ago, but how many kids 10 years ago were dressing up like Miles Morales?
Yeah. And I know what you're saying. Yes, he had 2 movies.
5 years ago.
Animated movies. You wait.
And this character isn't
adapted again.
They've been pushing this. Yeah, he ain't going no place. This is the long term one that you don't have to worry about.
Okay,
this
so you're 6 to 10 then.
This character's not going anywhere. Yeah, and there's going to be kids that are still growing up there's kids that are
I was
watching.
looking at it more from anybody that might want to buy it is going to be wanting to buy it to flip it so that they're not going to want to.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I want to buy it today for $2,000 to sell it in a year because I'm probably not going to make that much.
Yeah, no, there's going to be kids.
In another 10 years.
This is the one book.
Why wouldn't it be 3? It probably is.
You want to wait. You want to wait until the 14-year-olds are older and have money in their pocket.
12 years. Yeah, 12. Well, no, it's because it keeps replacing.
Their new fans being
market,
added.
Yeah, the market that you're going to be able to. It just keeps getting bigger with this book. There's more and more people that are going to be fans of this. I don't know how many people are going to be fans of Walking Dead in 30 years, but I'll tell you this, and I'll put 1,000 on it. There's going to be Ultimate Fallout 4s, or Miles Morales fans. There's going to still be Miles Morales fans in 30 years.
Yeah. Not only that, people are going to think of Miles in the same breath as they will as Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
You know, and they're always going to be able to afford Peter Parker's first appearance. But you know what they could look at? Hey, I could get Miles.
I don't know. It's going to be, yeah. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get an AF-15, but...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the difference between, can I spend 30 grand for a 1.5?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't...
grand for a 9.8.
But I don't even know, like, when you start... If you look at some of the stuff that's being put out there for the quality, the content that people are watching as far as Spider-Man, and I'm not saying in the movies, but, like, orientated towards some of the characters that they have in there, I would not exactly say that the ASM series or that type of stuff is really blowing people's minds or having them go in all the time. But you sure as shit can't fucking blink without getting the Spider Friend shoved down your fucking throat. And Miles and Gwen are the key to that. Or like,
what I think is crazy? Is that Miles has been around this long, and I still don't think they've given us that Miles like story. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't give us that seminal, like, Miles Morales story. I think that story is still to be told.
Just wait till they tell you that. Yeah. Shit.
Like, like you said, with Peter Parker, like, they're stretching. Hey, we'll have him fucking get stabbed with some dagger that makes him disappear, and then an amulet that'll make him come back. And, there's a Spider-Boy, too. Like, they're really running thin on ideas of what to do. Oh, well, we'll get rid of Mary Jane. Now he's going to date Black Cat. Like, they're running thin on ideas for Peter Parker.
I agree.
But Miles... it's still all in front of him.
We're going for 6 or 10. You want to, but can't afford this at 2K. Oh,
it's expensive. I'm not going to say anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh no, it's not. It's not cheap, dude. Yeah, for sure.
All I'm saying is, if you did, you still might make out in.
Hey, we gotta give Ryan. Not only did he get a big win today, so he's getting a belt for that, but he also just told a fucking pretty funny joke. They're probably gonna have a movie called Ultimate Fallout.
Ring the bell.
Heir to the Empire. Yeah, they're just gonna say it in the trailer, right, Ryan? He's gonna say, Miles, it's like an Ultimate Fallout 4. Yeah.
Anyway,
he's
all right,
let's
pick the tenant and keep it moving.
I didn't even know that was a joke. That's all over my head.
I thought it was a real talk. Like, we're gonna get a movie.
Yeah, he's laughing.
Because they
now I have to find my place back to where I need to go.
6 to 10.
There we go. 6 10 is.
There you
so
go.
Are we done with 6 10? 6 10 close out?
I'm all 6 to 10. Yeah.
We need 3 to 5 for 1, and then we 1 to 2. Right.
This is tough. Because this is too pricey for a character we haven't seen anything of.
Oh, just think about this. This book is pretty much it's pretty much going to be like a 50, 60, 70% increase year over year this year, and took a 50 last year. So I mean, this book is
I saw the trailer over the weekend when I went to see Mario Brothers, and I don't know anything about this character, and I did not hate the trailer. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hate it.
What are you talking about?
He saw a different trailer for.
Oh no, never mind. I thought we were talking about Blue Beetle.
No,
never mind.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Wait a second.
Oh, Jedi, that was awesome.
One of these.
I was trying to catch him.
I give it a 5.
Yeah, 4.6.
4.6. Wasn't a joke, but thank you.
Got him.
You got me.
I was so confused for a minute. I'm like, wait, what?
No, I knew exactly what he's saying. I was like, oh shit. He's like talking about Blue Beetle.
I was like, wait a second. Did he see him in the Marvels trailer?
Yeah.
I
watched that trailer like 5 times. I didn't see him.
You got me.
1 to 2. 1 to 2. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can 1 to 2. This is just so.
I don't know.
I am not buying this book at this price.
No, but this is. Hey, hold on though. AOA has got a fucking point.
Go ahead.
Okay.
AOA's got a point.
Well, there is that. Well,
we're seeing more, dude. We got Spider-Boy just got pumped and dumped for a book to try to get a nickel off of a dollar, and this book, there's dudes that have been sitting on these. I know for a fact.
Do you remember during WandaVision how many people said, "Oh, the person they're going to show up next episode is going to be Adam Legend Blue Marvel. That's who the person's going to be. He's going to
People
bring
who
in.
overpaid
They
for these
referenced
books
him.
that have been sitting on them. I hear that.
Oh
And
man,
they're gonna have
Monica's
to
friend was going to be either Blue Marvel or Mr. Fantastic.
yeah. I just don't, and I do have one of these.
Okay? This is it. This is the book that in 1 to 2 we just readjusted stuff because of Star Wars and everything else and put some books up and put them at some prices that are way higher than they're going for. But it's what our projected price is going to be, right? And what our projected price is going to be over the next 3 years. So this is one of those books in the next 1 to 2 years. You put it at that like 1,500. You get this for under G. Put it around 1,500.
Yeah.
Best offer. And you accept the shit out of it when somebody gives you, 12 and you make $200-$300 off the book and let it go. Dude.
I hear you.
I agree. The minute it gets pumped, you don't want the highest. You do not want the highest price book out there of this. You know what I mean? Asking offer.
Yeah.
You don't put it at the lowest, but you know what I mean? Get in one of those and then just go. I mean, don't pull.
I'm also. I'll buy into that in the sense that I'm thinking from the 9.96 perspective. That if we start seeing 9.8 start asking and hitting like 1,500 or close to 1,500 or what looks like it's selling for 1,500,
yeah. I mean,
then the 9.6s will start pulling up probably closer to $1,000. So buying it at 550 and you'll probably be able to make 800 or 900. That is probably more what I think.
Do you have confidence the 9.6 game is going to stick around? Because the gap's already been widening, and
not
the demand.
Not in everything. Look at the one book we put up that was only like a $200 difference.
Well, that's I mean that. Was
I know, but I'm just saying certain books.
But that was 2 months later, and I get it. I mean, when you look at the data,
if you've got $1,100 to invest in a pump and dump, then you're a baller. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's some.
I
don't think I could do that.
There's no way I'm investing in this D-level character. Like, this is not Miles. This is not Ahsoka. This is not anybody. This is not Harlequin. Nothing like that. This character, sure, he might be in a movie. He might be a really big deal. He might have his own TV show. But I'm not gonna see little kids dressing up like Adam the Blue Marvel in 5 years. Not. Like, this is not a sustainable character.
No, but this is a pump and dump book. Like, look, you cannot avoid it. You don't have to be the one pumping and dumping it.
Yeah.
Mind you.
Yeah, but
it's coming.
I get that, and I'm not arguing with that at all. But I don't want to put. This is not one that I personally am putting my.
I'm just agreeing with the people. I'm just letting. Well, I'm just trying to speak for these people that are saying 1 to 2.
I know.
Not Burger King, but all the other people that make common sense decisions.
I get that, but what I'm thinking about now that you said that, there's also just as much chance that the pump and dump doesn't hit, and that 9.8 becomes a $500-$600 book.
Oh, I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Jedi Johnson just says you can't spend $1,000, but I've watched that MCM TV show before, on this channel, and they've opened up like $3,000 worth of.
What I would consider.
But it's on stuff that they like, and they don't like. That's a little different.
I don't know. Some of the excuses why Dom likes things is it's rare. So I mean, I don't know.
But it's like what Dub just said. This is a D-level character.
I agree.
If he does get his own show,
the chat's got the chat.
What's the difference?
Chat wants 1 to 2 though, except for Sarah, who thinks it's going to be Wonder Man in disguise.
Why isn't the first appearance of Echo a $1,000 book? We know we're getting a show with her in it.
Yeah.
We've already seen her. Why isn't that $1,000?
Hey, hold on. Let's give it to Sarth, man. Let's give it to him. Sarth got it.
No.
Sarth got it. Sarth, you're the man.
Ring the bell.
All right.
We put in 1 to 2.
Let's put for 1 to 2 now. We can always re-rack, dude.
Yeah, we can. I know.
We can always re-rack.
All right, we're only we still got a few of these left. Let's keep moving.
I'm trying to move. You guys are fucking arguing over this shitty ass book.
Oh, 13. We got 7 left. We're 2/3 through.
Now, see, this is low print, but this is one where it's 1 to 2 or pass. This was not a bad.
Dude, that Fincher teaser was awesome, but they never made it.
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, but that's
animated little teaser thing they did.
But that's the push of why this book went right, and then I know.
But
I don't think And this is where the argument of like every independent book could be low print run and whatever.
And I get that, but I also feel like the Goon, I think his little corner, his niche or whatever, I think it's been overtaken by so many other things. It's not unique anymore.
Right. Exactly.
So I don't see it for Goon anymore.
I mean, it's a stagnant to a drop or two already. So like in 2 years.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even see a quick flip.
This would have been great if they would have made that again. They would have made that animated movie show, whatever the hell they were playing it. Fine, but they never did. I think the window closed. Yeah, I'm passing on Goon. I can't at these prices.
Pass a Goon, pass. Everybody's passing on it.
Yeah.
We're not even just let it go. Let
Yeah,
it go.
let
Let it snow.
I don't even want
Another one?
Yeah,
And another one.
So,
And
so the
another
other one was there's only 50 copies that people had to send their crap in to get, and this is the one that was just sent to stores without being solicited or anything.
Yes.
And so this was like a surprise book, and it got hyped by all the YouTubers.
Yeah,
So that
and
it's a really
somebody
big
got
deal.
viral because they ripped one up. Remember that?
No,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't watch
Yeah,
that stuff.
Somebody ripped one of these up.
Who? Somebody we
I don't know. Nobody that we know. It was somebody out there on the interwebs.
I love the interwebs. They're always so positive.
But I
and fun.
remember it when it happened. Like, oh, but then they were like, "Well, you didn't really do it." I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point being, I'm no. There's no way I'm putting any money in this.
No, man.
No.
This is. I mean, like I said, my man, he's great at it. You better get it out there. You better get it out there. You better not be the last one to try to sell one of these.
Dude, I waited in that line at Baltimore, and then I had to explain, like,
I did
"Oh,
not.
come on, I'm not doing the picture thing again. Let me."
Oh
Just
yeah, I forgot. I left some of those books on the table because he gave me some.
Well, I gave them away, like they were selling, but I gave.
I
Remember, we gave them away when we hit 2,000.
Yeah, we gave all types of shit away.
I'd
Apparently,
rather
JJ
wait.
was
I'd rather buy a donut from them than buy
Hey,
a book.
Tommy.
Yeah, exactly.
and nothing
At least I
against
can eat the donut.
The dude's a good cat, man. He really is. He's a nice guy. So
I've got nothing against him.
He does what he does. I mean, that's his gimmick. So, what was that? Oh, good talk. By the way, Tommy Longbox, if you're watching this, just tell me what we owe you. I think we owe Tommy something or got lost in mail to England. You're still shorting out. We're passing on. Well, we put in pass. We didn't even look at anybody.
No, everybody passed it.
Yeah,
there's going to be, real quickly, there's going to be a comment by some Karen about us knocking. When they say, I hate Marco, no, they hate you too because we knocked this book and they think that this is like us knocking them, just so you know. You guys are taking that L also, all right?
I know.
I will take the L. I'm giving you honest opinions on
that
books.
Was good.
I will that I'd rather that I would
4.5. Jedi.
Yeah, right.
Hmm?
I'm fine. I'm just giving you my opinion. You can disagree.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm not saying my opinion is more valuable than anybody else's.
I would just say
No, we got it, Duff.
that's
It's
a
all
good
right.
joke. I would just say be careful because he may start grading donuts and trying to sell them. I don't know.
it would be gone way before it's time to get graded.
Yeah. Pete,
I would have eaten it.
nobody else graded the joke besides me and Dub. All right. Good stuff. I don't get the gimmicks.
It's okay. It's not our gimmick anyway. We're just kind of,
Yeah, we're kind of
using
helping.
it.
Yeah,
We're
I know.
using it. Yeah.
If they use our bell, we can use their gimmick. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man #1.
Wow.
This is the third series variant C City cover.
Yeah, this is the 1 in 30.
Yeah.
The reason why that's important is because
There's
the
also
next
another
book
one.
is this same book.
It's kind of.
I don't get I don't understand. I get that it's a 1 in 30 and it was low printed, but I don't understand the appeal of why this book is $3,000 in a 9.8. I personally don't get it. I know people pay it, and I've seen it out there. People pay money for this kind of stuff, but it's not a first appearance. It's not a first cover. It's not a first meeting, which are the things that are hyped lately. And it's just an average. Is this a Pacelli cover?
I like the cover.
Yeah, it's the Pacelli.
It's nice, but
It's not $3,000 nice. But
right.
It's hard
Exactly.
fun. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So the scarcity of this book is what I'd rather, like, for $3,000. I'd rather buy a 9.8 and a 9.6 of Ultimate Fallout 4 for $3,000.
But this is why we get back to that 9.6 difference. Do you really feel that the 9.6 should be
Why do you want
this
one of
far
these?
apart from the 9.8?
Ryan. You guys are. I want to know why Ryan says he wants one of these. I actually, he could tell us. Dom just asked. I'm serious. I want to know. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
One. Sure, if I could find one. Not for $3,000.
I would say, I mean, not to put words in Ryan's mouth, but I would say it's probably the same reason Dom wants every Boba Fett that's out there, because he probably likes Miles, and that's why he wants it.
Yeah, you want Miles.
I've had to guess.
It's hard to find.
It is. It's a lot better than the other cover. I'll give it that. But it's not. There's nothing
But
inside.
yeah,
There's
I'm
no
not
meat
paying
to it.
$3,000 for that want, but sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Venom
upset at anybody who wants it. Yeah, that's great. But I just personally
No way
understand.
to put 6 to 10 on it. Well, 6 to 10 is
No.
full anyway. Sorry, we can't put it in 6 to 10.
No, I'm not taking this over the other books we have in 6 to 10.
Yeah, okay. So for Ryan May, that makes sense. Yeah.
Every single one except for 2. Okay.
So it's the.
Oh,
it's
he's
the
a completed.
Dom effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah,
makes
it's a
sense.
collector. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. But Ryan, even at half this price, are you even in at half? Let's say it's $900. Are you in at $900 on this book? Deadly Venoms, you in at $900 on this book?
Well, that's what makes me wonder. It makes me curious. Like, why is the 9.6 only $700?
Yeah.
I get it. There's a difference. Oh, I want the 9.8. I want the 9.8. But if
Yeah,
this book
all right.
is hard to find.
Okay, Ryan.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
hard to find. So
Okay,
why
cool.
not?
Yeah.
Why isn't
All
this 15? Why is
That's all I was asking. I like that answer, Ryan. I know it's hard to do stuff in the chat like that, but yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
I think the Pete, and I don't know this, but I think the answer might be in the census of 9.8s versus 9.6s. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Jedi. Jedi, see what he did? I said it like 2 books ago, and he came back and looped it back around. Good job. I like it. Make sure you guys check out MCM.
Yes, watch Friday.
Friday,
5 at 9.
There's smart things going on over there at that MCM. That's a hidden
I don't know
gem.
if you'll see anything this smart. You'll see Dom fighting with a book to open a package for 5 minutes.
That's just as entertaining.
They don't get the gimmick, dude. They don't get the gimmick.
No, but I've seen like game shows on there, Jedi, that were like awesome. Like people who can
the
play
game
games.
show has got heat. Yeah,
I love
the
it.
game show's got heat.
I absolutely love it. I try to catch it live when I can, but like I even watch on replay when I don't catch it live because I love watching the. I don't know what's coming next. That's one thing, and then the game show. You've been doing that for a couple weeks now, and I really dig it.
Thanks.
Nice. All right, we'll pass on that book because we also have got this one. Fucking A.
No, the 1 in 15.
Yeah, 1 to 15.
1 in 15, which the 9.6 is the same price as the 1 in 30.
That's odd. Yeah.
But the 9.8 is less than half because there's less than half of them. It just makes me wonder.
Jedi doesn't need any more memory juice. Get out of here. Fucking A, give it to him.
AOA.
God damn it, AOA.
What does that even mean? Member berries?
Ring the bell!
3.5.
I do forget names and stuff on the
that's a
show all
3.
the time. I don't know if that's what he means or not.
3.0. So this book, okay, so it's the rarity and all that. Like I like the one before this better because he was wearing his mask out in public. Like here he's out in public and he took his mask off. Like that doesn't even make any sense. Just saying, from a practical point of view.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
passed it on either way, but
Fuck, we still got to put one book in 3 to 5.
We'll
We got to put one. I don't know. If
Maybe get there.
Maybe get there.
we might get there.
There's 3 books left after this. We're fucked.
Oh no.
We might have to put that last book because 2 people actually said they would buy the book, but they just wouldn't buy it for that price.
Or we don't, and we just go, you know what? We didn't. We didn't fill.
All right, no fill. All right. Are we passing on this book or are we putting it someplace?
No, not at these prices.
Not a single person has
Green
voted
five.
for this.
No, you're wrong. Not my man.
But
Four
he's
Deadly
also
Venoms.
admitting bias, and I get
Yeah,
it.
he's biased. Yeah.
Collect, but that's the difference between collecting and investing. Do you want it because you want to sell this and you think you're going to make money? You just want it because you want one for yourself. I get it. I wouldn't mind having one for myself too.
I would be interested to ask for Deadly Venoms because he uses the word want, but would you pay $1,300? The difference.
Well,
All right.
Well,
All right, we're moving on. We're passing on that book. We're going here. We're at almost 3 hours. It's supposed to be another short show.
Yeah. And look at this. Look at the difference, the price differential here from the 9.8 and 9.6.
Yeah, it's close.
Pretty
It's
close.
also a Walking Dead #2.
But god damn it, why do I want this?
Yeah,
Also-
why would I want this book?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the major first appearances in here are no longer alive on the show. I mean, that could be the case on a lot of the Walking Dead.
This is a $200 fucking book. Okay, I'm gonna say it and send the hate mail. Fucking write to me in the comment section. It's $200
No,
book.
I agree with you. I'm
When you
willing to
pay for more, it doesn't matter, Pete. Everybody loves you. Doesn't matter.
I know.
It's
I'm just
$200
telling you, I
book.
agree with you.
You're a donkey clown if you're paying these fucking prices.
There's no fucking way I'm paying these prices.
Yeah, whoever bought this for $1,125, you're a fucking moron. Sorry.
Well, I'm not going to say that. That's just rude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Think
'Cause
that's
apart from
where
that, I don't know their situation. $1,000 could mean shit to them. They're like, fuck it, I just want it.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
was this the exception or the rule for a 9.8? Pete, I know you probably grabbed some of the more impressive prices.
Tom, there ain't much
So,
left. Dude.
No, I grabbed the most recent. These are the most recent.
Most recent, okay.
These are the most recent prices.
You know, there's no accounting for you know, I say this with love, obviously, but there's no accounting for the Dom effect, because there's a lot of Walking Dead fanatics out there still, and they will pay up for a 9.8.
They're not panicking.
Yeah, this is no. Yeah, you're right. This is the we missed this boat, and then people said it was popular, so we got to act like we jumped on the train thing. Right, you're a moron for paying that price. Thank you very much. Thank you for proving my point. Jedi, make sure you're checking out MCM on Friday, where Jedi drops gems like this all day long. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Appreciate it. All just golden nuggets dropping from the sky like
I didn't
diamonds.
say golden. But yeah.
Like golden showers just dropping from the sky like it's raining all day long.
All right, well, let's move on. I don't see anybody picking this one, so a lot of passes. A
lot of passes. We have
For
two
those
books.
who bother to even comment.
Tom, we have 2 books left. No, there's a lot of passes, and then it just
There is. We still got almost 60 people here.
Zaggy.
We've got 2 books left.
Oh, this fucking book. Fucking me.
I got a 9.4.
Oh my god. I'm gonna gamble. I'm passing on this one. I'm gambling on the last book.
No, 1 to 2 years. No bullshit. 1 to 2 years.
No.
No, because the other one you're going to need longer time on.
This
the
is
other one I think
hard
we
to
get to 3
find
to
3rd
5.
print.
3rd print Hulk 377.
What is the first appearance? I can't read it. Is there a first appearance?
No.
Well, it's like
if there
3rd
is,
print.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. This
That's not what it's about. It's just this is a
low
it's
print,
find.
3-print run. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, only reason I got this is because
is
my
almost
LPS
3K?
gave me a deal, and I was like, "All right, cool,
Holy
I'll buy
fuck,
it."
No way. No fucking way. Oh,
I
that was in
graded it
22.
9.4.
Okay. That was in 22. Oh shit. But what's 2 years? I'm flipping this book. That's all I'm saying.
You think so?
No one's buying
No,
this
I don't
book.
know. There's
I like it, Dub. Like it.
It's because you don't want to put the next book up in there.
No, I want to put the next book. Oh, we can't. I want. Yeah, the next book I think is going to 3 for 5.
That's why you're just trying to force these in to fill it out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we got to see what the chat.
So
says.
the
I don't
most
know if they're
recent
gonna agree.
sale on this was back in November. That tells you anything. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's also not easy to find in that grade.
okay.
Not a ton of sales.
Yeah, not.
No, I wouldn't pay that anyway.
Yeah, I get Professor Hulk, or Dork Hulk, whatever you want to call it. But this is like the 3rd reprint, so technically, no.
Yeah, it's the regular.
Why the fuck does it look wavy as shit at the bottom of this too? This was hologram cover on this one, but like.
No, it wasn't a hologram. It's just
No, that's reflection when you take a picture with the flash.
Flash.
Yeah,
you
that's probably
didn't
just
tilt
the
your book.
flash.
You didn't
Yeah.
fucking pull down the tilt your book angle shit properly. You just fucking decide to
Mind
flash
you,
in the
there's
corner.
not a lot of 9.8s of these, and I had to find a good picture of one. So
Also, yeah, person doesn't know. How
I had to pick what I could pick. Find what I could find.
This is one of the best runs right here of Hulk. Like they got the fold out love cover during this. There's a bunch of hologram bullshit on these covers.
Well, yeah, this is. It's what was this? Peter David, right?
Yeah, right there. In those, yeah. Yep.
They had the.
Wasn't the one open with a heart or something? There's the wedding one, right?
Oh, the wedding one.
The wedding one. Yeah.
That's the first appearance of somebody, the Talos.
There's first appearance. Like that whole run, it's like every 3rd book is a first appearance, bro. Like every.
They
single
had
one.
Hulk. He had the machine gun, and then it was Dale Keown was doing the art. It was
In
good time.
other words, nobody that gives a shit.
They had the
All right.
Hulk Buster. They had a
You
Hulk
guys, we
movie.
passed on everything. All right, they passed on it. Fuck it.
Yeah, we had to pass on it.
Yeah, but we don't have anything for 1 to 2.
It's not gonna fill out.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
okay,
say
never mind.
I'm gonna say 3 to 5 on this book, and the only reason I'm saying is because we don't have anything in 3 to 5, but 1 to 2, I don't fucking know.
People are still gonna hope that Revan is showing up in.
No,
Jedi
okay.
when
The
it comes out
problem
in 3
is,
to 5 years.
the problem is, and we know this. There were some people who bought this book at very expensive prices, and they have since proceeded to do everything they can, including beg and plea our show to be on it before, so they could literally telling us they want to pump this book up, and that will continue because they're losing, like they're not willing to sell it and lose a lot of money. So it'll always come up, yes.
Tom.
But yeah, put in 3 to 5, I guess. I don't know.
Without getting into the, I guess the.
I know,
history-
Tom.
Without getting into the history of this
Star
book,
Wars.
I remember when somebody I know, a friend of mine, talked about this book and why and who was first appearance was technically in it, and he mentioned it before he wrote his article. And even at my comic shop prices, when it was like $1.50, I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm not buying.
Oh no, dude, we were pulling these. There's a guy that's notorious for,
And I didn't buy it before it went viral, I guess.
There's a guy that put these out for $. You know who I'm talking about, Dub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We went through and wiped them, and then 1750, 1700, 1612. Just over and over. And yeah, got rid of them as quickly as
Yeah,
you
this
could,
was
man.
like $1,000 for a while.
Yeah, it was good, man. Got him on the up and we got him on the front end and on the back end. Dude, Dub, this guy had like 32 copies of them. And then finally it's like, hey, why are you guys buying so many? We're like, here, this is why. But by the time he finally got his shit out and graded, the trade had
This
passed.
dude in a brown cloak, he's somebody.
Which technically isn't even his first appearance.
Nope. 0.
Flip book. Flip book? No,
Hey,
literally a
writer
flip.
told
I'm
me.
not saying flip the book. I'm saying the flip book. Yes.
Yes, the flip book.
book. The flip book.
The
For those
flip
people that don't know, there's
That's
a Star
straight from
Wars
the writer.
flip book. There's there's a Star Wars flip book in the character. You could see him, and you know who he
He's
is.
tiny.
He's tiny. They refer to him. He's there.
He's wearing
But
a
his
brown
first
cloak.
appearance is a flip book.
And
Yeah,
there he
wearing a
is.
brown cloak, yeah.
Does the label say it's his first appearance?
No, the label doesn't say it's his fucking dude. The labels in these fucking books don't fucking.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I think it
there's anything
does.
I wanna
I think it says first full.
Oh, he's talking about
appearance
this
of
one.
Revan.
Yeah, no, it's his first full, which is the excuse when you don't have a first
Second appearance,
appearance.
yeah.
Yeah, it means second appearance. First
Right, I think we're done.
appearance.
Last minute, last
yeah,
call. Feed your seat. For anybody still hanging out in the
Fucking
chat.
passing
we're
on
gonna
this
run the
shit already.
For
Overrated. Yeah, I know it's
300,
overrated.
I would put this in 3 to 5 for 300. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
let
got
it
some
say.
9.6 buyers. You got some
Yeah.
takers at 9.6.
9.6.
I
So
do the
what?
9.6.
And for what? 3 to 5? Or
Yeah,
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
put
I
it 3 to 5. That's
Is
fine.
there any book we can put in 1-2, or did we just fuck this segment up because
No,
Pete?
we fuck it. No, we're not putting anything.
Oh, fucking Pete.
I looked at the rest. I looked at the books. I don't know
Jedi,
if
did you fuck this book? Jedi, you're bad luck. You came in here and told
Oh, no,
Pete.
I was actually thinking that last Hulk book you might do it a 1 to 2, but
There we go. I agree with Jedi. Let's move it up to 1 to 2. There we
No,
go.
this is just you were trying to put something
For
in there.
$3,000?
I was trying to fucking shit. I was trying to pump the shit out of that book just to get it.
Well, I thought that might be one that you used the tactic Marco talked about earlier, where you pay $3,000, but then you list it for 3,700, and then the
You
first
can't
time
do it.
somebody
Not
offers
with
you-
that book, you don't. There's no
the first
fucking
time
way.
somebody
dude.
offers you 34, you jump on it.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, we can run through the list. Look, Venom, that era cover. I don't want to put
Nope.
that there.
No.
Walking Dead 1 or 2? No, I don't want to put either of those there. Either hero trade books? No, I don't want to put
Those
either
aren't
of
even going to be
those
on the
there.
list next week.
Second
You're-
print Ms. Marvel? No, thank you.
Hold on, though.
Romeo
Hold on.
Spider-Man?
Stop.
No.
Hold on. Hold
Black and
on.
White Spawn? No.
Hold on. Hold
I'm
on.
confused because
Hold on. Hold on. This is kind of bullshit. It's only 1 to 2 years from 2022. So in 1 to 2 years, you would have flipping from 2022. Okay,
No, see,
I get the hold on now. I get
No,
that
no, no,
hero
you're
trade.
saying, why are you saying 2022? I'm doing it off of the prices we put up today, which is from
Okay,
like
well,
yesterday.
either way.
No, there's a
let's-
difference.
let's cut through the books that aren't going to make. I'm saying by the time the next book in August comes out,
Yeah, if I could have paid these prices, yes, sure.
both hero traits aren't going to be there. They're not going to be there. Goon's probably not going to be there anymore. One of the Miles books probably not going to be there. The fucking second of Walking Dead's probably not going to be there. The only books that probably are still going to be there are Hulk, Blue Marvel.
No, the Miss Marvel.
No, Miss Marvel's not going to be there.
Blue Marvel, we already have in 1 to 2.
Oh, fucking A. We really have shit books left, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's not a lot I would.
I guess the only one I would put up is Walking Dead just to take a gamble on, but fuck it.
Well, Walking Dead 1?
Yeah.
That's a big buy-in to hope to
all
make
right.
a tiny bit.
Can anybody in here say anything? No, they're just saying C because they want to be loaded.
I told them, I said one more time.
They just want to get shit given away.
Yeah, I got to give more shit away.
Yeah, they just want to give shit away.
I already got your AOA. I got your C from the last time.
Way to ruin the game, Pete. Good job, Jedi. You got it right. Pete was going to ruin this one. You were right. Pete ruined it. We didn't even finish.
Wait a minute. We talked about this.
This is an I and C.
Yeah, you already said C. I got your C before. You can't.
This is an I and C.
As bad as I've gotten beat up on Fridays about my selection of things, I will never, ever say a bad word about Pete ever again.
No, Pete. No, Jedi. No, hold on. All the time I run this list, we at least fill. No, hold on, though. But when I set the rules, we fill up each area. You set the rules on this one, Pete. We are missing a spot here. Incomplete. Good day, sir. Good day.
But I think that's a testament to the list.
That's because you said the first thing you said is
I think it's a testament.
Erroneous on both counts.
Can we put up Tom's comment, please?
I completely disagree with this.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Get on. All right, I like it. All right, what do you got,
Where's
Tom? C.
No, that one. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Tom. You guys did a really good job with these books, with this selection of books that was provided to us by the price guide and not created by
Hold on. Little bit.
Hey, the good cop.
I guess because now our shows, we must talk about behind the scenes stuff instead of actually just leaving it behind the scenes because people think that's interesting, even though they don't. But this tidbit they might find very interesting. Before this already started, and here we go on a little Scooby-Doo adventure. 2 weeks ago, Pete said, I'm going to shit all over this list. I don't even think we're going to get enough books to fill out any of the sections. And now look at what happened. He shat all over this list. He plays Mr. Nice Guy all the time in public, but behind the scenes, he's creeping out here to shit all over this list so he can't complete a tier list for the modern books.
Oh, well, allow me to retort. We put these where we put them. You tried to fill out the list with the last 2 books, admittedly.
Well, yeah, because I didn't even realize we were at the last 2 fucking books.
You wanted to throw something in the last 2 books. You said it yourself. Don't blame me. You just agreed that this list is shitty because this is.
Oh, this is dog shit. I mean, everybody knows my opinion on this fucking list. Yeah, it's fucking dog shit.
Realistically, you really want to tell people go throw $3,000 at Walking Dead 1 to invest and flip it in 1 to 2 years
from the Rock Band tier list?
Fuck that.
Did you guys watch our Spice tier list?
No, yeah, well,
I'd tell you to
that Rock Band tier list was a month ago.
Thank you, Hey, thank you, Zen. Zen gets it. Bootleg Pete strikes again.
Bootleg.
See, people know. Some people see through the bullshit. They get it.
I got BK on my
from
side.
The guy.
You got Burger King on your side. Great. Oh, guess what? They just shut down another Burger King. Good job.
Coming from the guy who didn't want to do video games last week because nobody wants to hear about video games.
Yeah,
and what video games was a great.
Yeah, we had a good show.
That we did. Great tier list.
It was a good one. We got it. Yeah. It's about time.
Right.
Third time's the charm, Dub. Third time's the.
All right, we're add to stream. We're gonna run the last wheel. I got your votes. Last one.
Oh wait, hold on, real quickly. I got BK's out of this one. I got to mute him since he's crying for mute so much. How do you do that without? I'm not gonna. I was gonna, but I'll probably knock him out like it normally.
Nah, don't worry about it. We're gonna run the wheel. This is it. Last giveaway for tonight.
Burger King.
Replay watchers, whatever doesn't get
Whopper,
we'll go for the replay. We'll run it next week.
Whopper.
Just comment in the video after we're done. In the comments down below on the video on YouTube. And I'll put you on the wheel for next week for that last prize. That said, You guys
Yes,
are here.
I
There's
do.
70 of you here. There's 70 people here.
There's
Only
not
15 of you
71
told me.
people. Nobody wants to win shit.
Nobody
What are we
wants to
doing
win
here?
shit. So here, I'm going to show you what the rest of you are going to miss out on because this is going to
Why?
one of the 16.
71 people watched that shit list we just put together. Oh, we just lost 11 people.
It's all right.
What the fuck?
I don't know where they went because they're mad. They're not going to win this.
I just told they lost the shit. They watched the shit list.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Matt is lucky. Matt is lucky as hell. He's won on my show
Matthew,
before.
C.
Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry, D. Malloy. You
Matthew.
missed out. We're
Don't worry. We're going to have.
earlier.
Is he?
So, D. Malloy, you have to comment after the video is over. Go
Yeah,
into
for all those people
the
left.
go into the comments afterwards. Make a comment. Say something nice about Marco. Say something
No, do not say.
mean about Pete. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Make fun of me. Doesn't matter. Just make a comment in the chat.
We like
And
D Molly.
Let's
though.
show Matthew what he won because I not only got to show what Matthew won. Matthew, you unfortunately did not win the biggest prize. The biggest prize, fellas, was B, and I'll show you that one too because that's going to be the one that's going to go into the after giveaway. But
Congratulations, Anus. What in the world?
I don't know where that came from.
I
His
didn't.
name.
But you get this. You get
His
this
name, I
peach.
think.
Oh,
Moloko
colon, anus. Okay.
convention
Oh, nice.
exclusive
Well,
Usagi.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, this is the IDW convention exclusive. Those were hard to find for a while.
Yeah, that's New York, right?
I like Nakayama, so you're getting
Oh,
Electric
nice.
Nakayama.
Color bleed.
You're getting an Inferno Nakayama in this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
Christmas
You're
time.
getting a Tiny Onion exclusive where you had to pay that Substack exclusive price that I paid.
What?
Yeah, so I'm throwing you one of my. This is a foil. I think this is 21. So this is a
Oh,
foil Substack exclusive. For
Something's
Tiny
killing the
Onion.
children.
Yeah, Something is killing the children. It's pretty cool cover.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But
All
yeah,
those, yeah, the that's awesome.
Gold foil.
It's
Dan
foil.
Parent, Valentine's Day, black
Oh.
cover.
Ooh.
Hey, you can sell it, Matt. You can sell it. You don't like it, you can sell it because you can get money.
Move this man!
I know you don't like Dan Parent, but
Yeah, but it's still a good
Veronica,
cover.
the black cover, you can get
Yep.
some money for this if you want to sell it.
Like you said, titties on the cover sells, Marco.
Yep.
There's
titties
two
cover
on
sale.
there.
And a Campbell signed Mystique because I got like 3 of these goddamn ones in my mystery
I've
boxes.
seen
but
you
Dude,
open those mystery
How much?
boxes. Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
perverted stuff did you buy?
I buy tons of perverted
What's
stuff. I
a
like the perverted
TNA
stuff.
on here?
All right, that's what Matthew won.
You better watch out.
Before
Somebody
we-
might say
before we
you're
wrap
stealing
up.
their content by showing boobs and stuff on their show.
Matthew's out here in the Pacific with me, by the way.
Before we
Yeah, he
wrap
is.
up, I got to show what the last prize is, what you guys missed out on because you didn't pick B. Or those who picked B didn't win. This is what's going to go to whoever comments down below. We'll give away this next week. This is the thicker prize. Oh, one more thing. I forgot.
Oh,
The members prize also included a Rennavision
nice.
t-shirt,
Oh, awesome.
as well as this B
Oh,
prize.
besides
gets
the t-shirt.
Rennavision t-shirt. It's extra large. I don't have a lot of extra sizes lying around, so you're going to get extra large and make do with it.
Just don't dry them.
Hang them to dry. Hang them to dry.
All right, so for the after comment section prize, here we go. This is what you would get or will get next week. There's so much in here I can't even open the damn thing. All right, so we have Sarah. We talked about Sarah Pacelli earlier. We have her Mando exclusive cover for Mando 1.
Oh wow!
Dress and the variant.
Somebody's gonna be pissed.
Ooh.
Somebody's gonna be
Don's
pissed.
upset.
Tom's gonna be so pissed.
Why, you didn't get this one?
He gonna be pissed.
Oh,
This is limited to 777.
I hope he doesn't watch this. Tom, don't watch this video.
Why? He don't eat that one?
I don't know.
We
Tom.
have
knows? It's
a
hard to keep
final
track.
girl, Betty. This
What
is
is this
limited
nonsense?
to 200 copies as well.
Wow, that's awesome. Number
9
9.
of 200. Wow, low.
I'm just
low
gonna
copy.
keep quiet during this part of it.
Ahead. This is what you guys. Well, Dom can comment in the video down below. There's a Campbell signed Harley. Again, I got in multiples of this one in my mystery boxes.
We
so-
can't give Dom the book.
I know. Well, you can try. These were not claimed prizes from our last giveaway. The foils. You remember the foils?
Oh, yeah.
Honey foil.
Gun
Yeah,
Honey.
Not claimed, and didn't get the address info, so I couldn't mail them out. And the Cowboy Bebop 1 in 50.
What's wrong, Jedi? What's wrong?
Huh?
What's
That
wrong?
should have been Ahsoka. Whoever modeled for that should be Ahsoka.
I got this from Stein.
Wait, turn that back.
Stein Pack.
Oh, Jedi got excited.
If you guys like collecting previews, here's a preview for Spider-Man 1. Just thrown
I
in there.
probably got
randomly.
4 or 5 more of those if you want some more.
And finally, I got this in a mystery.
Ooh,
thing,
I knew
too.
I had a
Whoa.
feeling there was gonna be a graded one
Yeah,
in there.
there's a slab. This is a Delato Venom. 25.
Delato.
I mean, it's a store exclusive one, but it's a pretty awesome Delato, and it's a 9.8.
Yeah.
But
Fuck it for free.
Man,
For free.
you guys aren't
That's what
putting
I'm
the
saying.
marks
I'll pay
down
shipping,
there.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah, so make sure you put underneath the
Wow.
area, not in the comments here, underneath in the videos. Make sure you give away some free.
yeah, just got a comment in the video, and I'll put you on the wheel and show up next week so you can claim it.
We should probably clip this last couple minutes apart, or last 30 seconds or whatever we did right here. Clip it so people. Can
Yeah, I'll show it
see
later, maybe over the weekend or something.
So eligible to win the pack
If you don't get comments,
sorry,
I give up,
Matthew.
man. I don't know what to do.
No, I don't think. Like, yeah, if you already
Can't double dip
won,
on the same
yeah,
giveaway.
double dip.
Yeah, no double
Oh.
dipping.
So are
You
you
can
going to
win the
spin the
next
wheel?
giveaway.
Are you going to spin the wheel next week?
Next week
Yeah,
we're gonna
next
spin the
show-
wheel.
Next Wednesday we'll spin the wheel.
Next Wednesday we'll
Whoever
spin it
comments.
again.
So you have until Tuesday of next week to enter, right?
Yeah, even Wednesday. I'm not going to tell you what time. If you wait until Wednesday to comment, you're running the gamble that you're commenting in time for me to get your name.
Okay.
So I'll tell you by
Well, I'm going to
Tuesday.
tell you, do it by Tuesday.
Do it by Tuesday, be on the safe side.
Yep.
Yeah,
If
do
you
it
want
by
to go on
Tuesday.
after.
I'm still watching, and you can't wait around another 5 minutes to throw a comment down there. I don't understand.
You know what?
I don't understand.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do.
No,
Uh-oh.
no, Pete, don't do it.
No.
Don't
I'm
don't
gonna
do it.
It's on me to figure this out. Since Jedi
Uh-oh.
was a trooper, hung out the whole time with us.
Whole time.
If you comment on this show and you comment on Friday's show, you
Two
can get an
entries.
extra entry for
Two
your comment
entries.
on Friday.
No, don't do it, Pete. Don't do it.
Go,
Oh my God.
watch Friday. Comment on Friday's Mail Call Madness Hangout show. You
Mail
can get
Call
an
Madness
extra
Hangout show.
entry on the wheel.
That was a lot
This.
of pressure.
What-
now.
what-
Friday
Good
comment.
show.
While Jedi's sprinkling golden gems all over the place.
A
Exactly.
lot of pressure now, Pete, to actually do a good show on Friday. I don't know.
Well, you guys always do good.
Golden
shows.
gems all over the place, spreading all
Guys will
over
be
you,
fine.
just spraying everywhere.
So much
So
pressure.
extra entry. Comment on that show in the comments afterwards.
Wait,
Not during
wait a
the
minute.
chat.
So Dom can't win the book because Dom can't comment on his own show. That is fucking good. Nice. I like the loopholes. Good.
We all set. We went pretty long.
We did.
But it
I
was
have to
fun.
go check out how much back surgery I need tomorrow. So that'll
Yeah,
be-
we got to go shorter. We're gonna aim for shorter, guys. So hopefully we'll try to get tighter.
we got we're gonna 3
What are you doing? 3.
dub 3.
Wait, who?
You missed it.
Which
He
one?
said we're gonna he's short,
Oh,
so we gotta
Pete.
make it tighter. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
3.
That's 3. Solid 3. I agree with
All right.
that.
Hour
Yeah.
3:21. Yeah.
No,
Trying.
no, you missed it. If you didn't watch, make sure you go back and watch the shows. If you didn't watch SNS, we started doing this thing over on SNS where we grade the jokes. Where we grade the jokes. So you say it's through 5.
Rate the show
Oh,
from
with
five.
the jokes. Okay, I did see that.
That's
I
what
did see that.
me and Dom apparently watched that show. So we've been doing that
I
all
watched
freaking.
some of it, but to your point of when you were having an argument with your guest on Saturday, I don't have time to be watching all these shows.
Who was
even
having
shows
an
on
argument with
RKO.
whose guests? I wasn't arguing with anybody. What are you talking about?
And with
I was
that said-
I was building the deck for Sunday on that show. So
I'm handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome.
oh Jesus, this fucking one. I don't answer a phone call on Easter. The guy fucking cries to 50 people. What the?
Oh,
fuck?
well, we don't need to go there.
Jesus.
But that said, thank you all. Dub, you want to take us out because you've been doing a good job taking us.
Heck
out.
yeah! Tomorrow night we have Dollar Bin Digging. Should be ready by 9 o'clock. Are we ready to
Yeah,
go?
even though they screwed me on their announcement, but sure.
Do you send it? Hey, where Pete? What?
Yes. If I send me a message on IG, that'll be the easiest way.
Anybody that won tonight?
Matt,
yeah, contact Pete on IG.
Matt. Put a comment below after show's done. You can win some shit maybe, and then watch
Exactly.
MCM and do the same thing.
You can
Thanks,
still win.
Terry. Good having you, brother.
On Friday night, we've been talking about it. Make sure you tune in on Mail Call Madness. Watch the show. Leave a comment after the show to get an extra entry for the prize. The 2,500 subscriber prizes happen today. You got one more to give away. So comment after the stream. Comment on Jedi and Dom's show on, and sometimes Sticks on Mail Call Madness on Friday night. Saturday night is Saturday night special. Catch Kyle and Kyle, Matt, Sam should be back this week. You never know. You never know what's happening on that
Sticks.
show. You
Sticks.
never know who's gonna. Sticks is on that show too.
Sticks is on every show. You can just say the words. It should be Rennavision and Sticks. That's what it should be from now on. We're gonna change the fucking name.
Plus one.
You never ever know what's gonna happen on SNS. So
You don't. Last week was proof of that shit.
Last week was proof.
you never know what's happening. SNS is a show to watch on Saturday nights. Check it out. Sunday night.
Apparently everybody watches it.
So last week, Tales from Dark Side, the show was so big they had to go into Monday. There was so much information, Star Wars information. So it's a great show. I try to catch it every week. I usually watch it, and like a lot of times I'll have it on replay as well. So Sunday night, Tales from Dark Side. Catch up on your latest Star Wars news. You know they're going to be talking Mando this week. So make sure you hear what they have to say. See who loved it. See who hated it. And then Monday night is Hidden Gems.
I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. We might suspend people if they say that. I mean, I let everybody have their opinion, but if they said they hate this show, I can't do anything. If they say any hate about anything, if there's any negativity, done. No negativity.
Wait, about anything or the Mando show?
Yeah.
Oh, about the Mando show.
Okay, because we're also.
I still got a while.
Yeah, because we got some comics to review.
Yeah,
that's
you got a novel to review too, don't you? Is there a novel going on?
Dude, I've read 4 pages of that novel so far.
I still got
Jedi was on chapter 8 already.
Jedi, what chapter are you still on?
Mystery box.
No, I'm on. I've only got. Of course, I'm reading it on double. I'm listening to it on.
I was
double
listening
speed.
to it.
I've got. It's not bad. I've got about 3 hours left on double speed, so I should be done.
Double speed is not too crazy. It's not like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Well, the first. I guess
I might have to resort to listening to it. I don't have to.
The first 13 chapters I listened on 1.5, and then I was like, I'm not going to make it by Sunday, so I had to bump it up to 2. No, so far it's not bad. I can handle 2. I don't know if I can handle much more than 2 though.
Yeah, I was figuring out today. Like somebody did call me today, and I feel he doesn't get mad like other people, but I didn't even have time to call him back because it's been so busy. So I might have to try to listen to it, but I don't know where the hell I'm going to listen to it. I just don't even know, man. So I'm going to have to try to read it.
If Jedi gets it done, Wayseeker's got it done. As long as there's a couple people who got it done, that'll be enough.
I'm sure
there's no
Wayseeker's
goddamn way
done
I'm
with it
going
by
to
now.
read that by Sunday. So
I'll
be a passenger if I'm there.
I get yelled at. When I'm positive. I get yelled at when I'm negative. It doesn't matter, bro.
That's your role.
It's my gimmick. I get it. No, I see your BS, Marco. I get it. Quitting. You read that comment, right?
I
don't
did.
Think I don't think the guy got my BS. Like, if you got my BS,
wait, if you got it,
yeah, then you would. Wait, what? So you did get my BS, but you got my BS. All right, bro.
Good stuff. That's it was how well you played the role.
No,
that said, thank you, everybody. We had fun. Thank you, Jedi. Again,
Thank you, Friday. Jedi. Check him out. He's gonna have a lot of that comment. Yeah, I mean his love for those lunchboxes is more than I can handle. I'll tell you that much.
Yep, and yeah. So I think we're also going to do some pop. We're gonna have a lot of pops on there too. Hopefully that doesn't dissuade anybody from.
People like pops. I don't get them.
Listen on the toilet. Oh, good point. Sorry, but I have a required bath every day I take, so to calm down.
No, boy, we're not getting into bath talk.
Yeah, I gotta go. Seriously, I do have a doctor's appointment in like a couple of hours. So
Dom has already sent me so many pre-order stuff this week. I had to already stop him, and it's only.
Jen says call him. Oh, that thing! Yeah, he just told us that. That's not a call me thing, is it?
Yeah.
I thought
it is a call me.
That's what it means. It means call me. I always thought it just meant shaka, like hey, hang loose or whatever.
Yeah,
apparently
there's no
like,
wiggle with the image, I guess.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Oh my God! Hey,
thank
you so much.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that follows and everybody that listens. We really appreciate it.
We're already almost to 26. So we're on our way to 26. So
yeah,
this week, before we know it.
This week was a very popular week for us.
And with that, we'll again, thanks. We'll see you guys later. All right.
Later.